Hello and welcome to Midgardi RPG. My name is Hikaru and this is Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage run through. I have these lovely players with me today.
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1, and I play Realmimic Shavara, a Celestial Pact Warlock. That's all I got. See ya.
Hi, I'm Zio. You can't see me today because apparently my webcam is rebelling once again. I might have to get it replaced. I'm playing Elrune Zinashe. She is an inquisitive rogue drow.
Hey, I'm Pi. I'm playing Omitra Coterie, a Hexblade Warlock Draconic Sorcerer half-elf, and I'm definitely, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to go with female tiefling. Totally.
Tiefling.
Sorry, Il. Tiefling.
Show.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I got distracted. Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Tethran Estar, a College of Masks bard who is a tiefling of the winged variety.
That's all of us, Karu.
Haru.
Yeah, I'm typing. Give me a second. Jeez. All right. Yes, that is great. Thank you for the sub, Garm.
You're welcome. Also, I tried. That's as far over as I can get it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good.
Realmimic
Okay,
is just walking straight out of the frame. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
so
curious about that art.
So first things first, the art that we have here is by our lovely artist, Zio.
Lurg. Karu will hate drawing any of these in the future because she allowed me to design them all.
And she's definitely getting commissioned for all of them.
She's going to suffer.
There we go. That's better. Thank you, Karu.
You're welcome.
Never changing this dress.
It looks awesome.
Suffer!
I'm going to burn it today. Yeah, so we have our first look at the actual full body designs of all the characters for Mad Mage. Thanks Zio. They are wonderful. I love them.
And Earl is here too.
Hi, Earl.
You can barely see his face. So yeah, the other thing we wanted to show off before we begin is something we had made. No, Cat, this isn't for you.
Is it the cat? Did you have the cat?
Yes,
I have
clearly.
the cat. No, Cat, go away.
Ah, they're wonderful.
These are acrylic standees made of the cat, and this one in particular has been blessed by Earl.
Twice.
It's a cat. It has it's 3-dimensional, see?
Ooh.
It's true.
It's really cool looking.
Birdie.
Yeah. And it's got the Legend of Hyrule logo on the bottom.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty awesome.
That
Karu,
isn't the only one we got made, though.
If I wanted one of those, where could I buy one?
We're getting there. She's not done yet.
There.
Hey. Let me tab over to actually appearing so I can see that better. Nice.
This is Tess from our old Drifters campaign. And
Gar mentions he misses.
Yeah, Gar mentioned today that he missed her so much. Now he will have this to go on his desk.
Oh, thanks, bud. He'll probably end up right beside the ghost, where that... wherever it is. Where that cup is currently sitting. I should move that.
These were all thanks to Pi, who helped. And yeah, everyone in the Hyrule cast is getting one of these. So...
Thanks, Pi.
So now I can finally mail things out, maybe.
Yeah. And then can I show off the kittens?
Yes.
This one was of Pi's cats.
Spin it around.
This one's double-sided.
Oh man, that's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so these were made to see how they came out. And I'll be offering basically commissions, mainly like the one from Tess. So you get my art of your character. It could be a D&D character, and then you can get it on a standee like this.
Shit,
You can use them as tokens.
I want it.
You're a bit
If you're a
big.
huge creature, maybe.
I mean, you could always just scale the map.
So you're telling me is we either need a gigantic map or a Tarask.
Yeah.
Or just
You're good.
enlarge, reduce, working in tandem.
Yeah, this can be your enlarged token.
Oh my god.
But yeah,
Hey, Pat.
imagine having one of these of your own D&D character.
I am. Don't worry.
You don't
I
have to
wonder
imagine
why.
it.
It's going
Hey,
right beside
Pi,
the
I guess
ghost.
I'm learning. I guess Tethryn is going to eventually learn enlarge, reduce, so that we can both cast it.
Enlarge, enlarge.
Ah.
Oh.
So
oh.
yes, Talani, now you know why we wanted you on voice chat, because you're getting one of them, and
It's
we'll talk
true.
about
Thank
the
you.
details.
You guys are
But
wonderful.
And we couldn't wait until Wednesday.
We couldn't wait till Wednesday. Fuck that shit. Look, it took all the willpower we had to wait till today so we could do it on stream. There was no way we were waiting until Wednesday to show those off. They're so cool. Anyways,
Now my head hurts.
Well, I'm glad that we can now get commissions from Karu in physical form
Gee.
and like really shiny form.
So shiny. They look so cool in person.
I think I'm going to take over my desk with my characters.
That's fair.
My coworker will go, you're in how many campaigns?
One,
You
Let
do
me
what
show
when you're
you.
not here?
5.
Only 600.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
it's-
Clink, clink, clink.
it's really odd because I have them up on my desk because they came with some extras. Though I will not have one of the. There was no extras of the Hyrule cast, so I have them up on my desk, and it's close to where I usually put my headset. So last night I went to put my headset there, and Tess was looking at me, and I was like, "Ah, that's my art."
Fantastic.
It was really weird. I'm not used to seeing my art there. But yeah. So look forward to that, and I will probably tweet out about it on my own and retweet it onto the Midgardia RPG one.
Yeah.
Neat.
Anything else we want to
so-
go through before we get into it?
We do have new merch in the merch store. There
Ooh.
are bomber jackets that look really cool with the Midgardia logo on them, and we also have mugs. It's the same design as this one. You get the logo on one side and the Wanderers on the other. But the ones that we have in the shop actually change color. So they go from black to white, I think, or white to black. I think it's
Black to white, according
Yeah.
to this picture.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of like black when the tea is in, you'd actually have it white and it color changes.
So you can
So
have
those are new in the merch
Yeah.
shop. Yeah.
You can see exactly how long you've forgotten your tea on the counter.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It would be really useful for me because I'm like, ooh, it's getting dark. I should drink that.
That shouldn't be a metric.
And yet, here we are.
The fact
Alright.
that she would use that.
And she'd still forget it.
Yep.
Yes.
I'd still forget it. And the other thing we have is this Sunday, in 2 more days. I have so much to do. We're going to be running a charity stream for Forging Heroes Society once more, our favorite charity of choice. Forging Heroes Society is a local Edmonton charity that brings dice and tabletop stuff for schools so that kids can start early in on this obsession. It's good for kids, don't worry. And we
Socialization.
will be playing Starships and Starworms, Spaceships and Starworms. Someday I'll get it right.
No, you won't.
Today is not the day. Who are planning their Kickstarter for
April 25th, I believe.
April 25th.
And there's a interview with Audrey Stoles, one of the co-creators of well, shit, now you have me unsure which one it is. Spaceships and Starworms, up on our YouTube page right now, which you can go watch, but preferably after the stream.
Yeah. So go check it out. Learn more about the one of the authors behind this awesome science fiction 5th edition hack. That they will be kickstarting. Their first book is already up on
Drive-through RPG.
Drive-through RPG. Okay, I wasn't sure if it was that or DM's Guild.
No, it's on Drive-through proper.
Okay, Drive-through. So that's already on Drive-through, and we'll be running a special game that will be previewing some of the stuff that will be available via Kickstarter. And we will also have Mark Meir as our special guest. He is best known for his voice acting in as Commander Shepard for Mass Effect. And more recently, he was also on LA by Night on Geek and Sundry.
Cool.
Nice.
Well, let's get
That was the
TPK'd.
sound of cans falling. Cat, what are you up to?
He's knocking over
Tipping
cans.
cans over. What do
Come
you
on.
think?
Huh? What did you do?
Ma?
Nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
I love that he responds. Anyways,
I'm
I
a
think
good
that
kitty.
covers all our announcements. Wow, it's the first time we've had like that many announcements to do at the beginning of the stream.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put a like it game actually starts at 10 minutes in.
10 minutes.
Timestamp. Okay.
And you can run away to Lonnie if you want.
Yes, thank you for joining us. So Mad Mage.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys had finished killing all the Sanathar Guild outposts on level 2 and decided that you had unfinished business in level 1. Have obliterated one of their outposts on level 1 and we're on your way to level 2 last session.
The second one, you mean?
Level 1, the second one on level 1. That
Love you.
Well.
Good job, Card.
Well, that clears it up.
Shift ping?
yeah, I'm waiting for it to load.
Oh.
And yes, Pi, Elrune is a bit sassy.
You know, I just went, who would lose? Wait, tell Lonnie. Never mind. We just
Oh.
told her that.
Hurtful.
Yeah.
All right, shift ping.
We love and appreciate you, Talani.
Yes.
Yes,
Uh,
but I
for
should
the-
still have seen it
Yes.
For those of you playing along at home, she was in the voice chat for that.
Yeah. All right, so I think my map is finished loading. Did it finish
Yep.
loading for you guys?
Yep.
Yep.
Garm, do you have a tile set this time even?
Yeah, I'm back on real
Oh,
internet,
shit!
which is super cool. I am no longer looking at like the horrible wireframe version of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You know, the thing
And
where
also
you're
that
also
means-
the one streaming now.
Yeah, that means you're the one streaming and that. Ah! Cat, no, don't headbutt me when I've got tea in my hand.
yeah, it's me streaming again, so you no longer get to see the privileged DM view.
Yeah, so you don't know how many goblins and
Suffer.
bugbears are waiting to kill these guys.
At least 3.
Bugga, bugga, bugga.
At least 3. All right,
And
so
at least one intellect devourer.
Oh yeah, those assholes.
what
There's
gave
nothing
you
to eat
that
here.
impression?
How
Yeah,
many
so-
things will explode today?
I hope many.
Last thing that happened was Elrune killing a bugbear as he spotted you guys, and Elrune hears a call from within of another bugbear going, "Intruders!"
And that's how I know there's at least one intellect devourer.
What?
What is an intellect of? Oh right, it's like a mind message thing, like in Animorphs. I got you. Right?
Not quite.
Everything they say is surrounded by ankle brackets.
Ankles. What are ankles?
Angles. The
Angle.
French brackets.
Like greater
Okay,
than
that
less
makes
than
more
signs.
sense.
Because they're brackets at an angle.
And French
Anyways,
brackets.
Ankle, and I was really confused. All right, so
French
it's initiative time. Why don't you guys give me some initiative?
Okay.
I've never shown initiative for a day of my life.
Beat me to it. It's probably because I don't have as much
Holy
initiative.
shit!
Wow. Ooh.
Did I roll? Yes.
Yes.
Damn, I think we're
Shit, did I?
prepared.
Not yet.
And once again, I am back to the setup where like I'm not actually able to see my rolls most of the time. I need a third screen. I hate to say it, but
Noted.
Okay.
I still don't know why you necessarily had to pop out the chat. I didn't do that one.
Whatever works for him works for him.
But it doesn't anyway.
Oh, fucking hell.
Of course you go first. You
Good
rolled
luck.
a 24.
No, it's 3 things go right after me. Great.
Oh yeah.
Well, you could always wait and then they'll go before you.
There's
That's
usually
right.
1 or 2 enemies.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6.
Demetra can have a nap.
I am going to
I think I'm
bonus
gonna
action to dash.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun,
2,
dun.
3. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here, isn't there? 2, 3.
Hmm.
She's going to just go here. Here? Yeah, fuck it. Here. And she's going to attack this guy.
Okay.
I don't get sneak attack, which is really annoying. 25.
Hits.
9 piercing. Okay, he's dead.
They're goblins.
I love.
That was
love the
2
noises.
steps. 3 steps to look in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 more step to step back a couple. And tell the others there's 5 more goblins in this room. And that ends my turn.
All right.
And now we all die.
All I saw was goblins. I have not seen anything else yet.
Yeah, there's also a door.
Gobble,
down this
gobble,
way.
gobble, gobble. Goblins, turkeys.
Oh
What
wait,
the
that's where we
hell?
came.
Now
from, I
they are.
believe.
I need to do something real quick.
Also,
Oh,
while,
no.
while Carter sorts that out, I'd just like to say I don't know how you people can wear glasses all the time. This is infuriating, even if I know it's good for my eyes.
What is infuriating about it?
Having something on my face.
When I switched to contacts, fun fact, I poked myself in the eye a lot from doing this motion and not having anything for it to run into, and so it would just go.
I will say, Pi, when I switched to
I've done that.
contacts, I did that for quite a while as well.
Like, it wasn't even, oh, I feel like my glasses are falling down my face. No, it's been long enough. I should do this now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They also kind of interfere with my headset. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep. That's why you want squishy ears.
Yeah, for some reason
Or fluffy hair.
the grid was at 10 instead of 5 feet.
Fucked up.
Maybe
I'm gonna
'cause
guess a
they're
7
counted
doesn't
for.
hit you.
Nope.
But you show.
Oh, that's I hadn't actually looked at the initiative order until now.
That's a lot of 19s and 18s, yes.
It's a lot of goblins.
Uh-huh.
Wake me up when it's my turn.
All right, Tethrin.
Okay. So 1 to get around the corner. 2 to get teeny tiny bit closer. And I can't remember whether I have my assassin mask on or not, so I'm just gonna bonus action to get it on anyway.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to probably not. The 10, I'm assuming, doesn't hit the goblin that's right there.
Carter.
Karu.
That misses.
That was delayed. Yes, okay. Alright. So Poiple is gonna be assassin mask.
Does a 21 hit you?
Is that with disadvantage card?
Yes.
Yes, it does hit me.
Take 6 slashing damages. He just slashes at your leg with his scimitar.
I'm gonna half that.
Alright. Relbovic.
Hey, that's me. Alright. I'm gonna... That's a couple of goblins, yeah. I'm gonna move right here. Glance over at my other monitor and make sure I'm unmuted.
Yes, you are.
Good, good. And then I guess I'm going Eldritch Blast the southern one.
Okay. What is it, cat?
Man, I have a lot of attacks programmed in for somebody who only uses Eldritch Blast. So that's a
That hits
22.
Warlock way.
Alright.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I just cast Cure Wounds by mistake, or if I don't know, it just didn't do anything. Nice. Oh shit.
Oh.
That one doesn't count.
Dang.
Sorry. So
Did-
22 and 13.
13 misses.
Alright, and 22 hits. So that's 3 force damage.
What?
He rolled a 1.
Gee.
Wait, do I
Wow.
have a... No, I can't reroll that. That was a different character. Diggity.
Alright.
Nobody's horrifically injured. Nope. Alright, so that's my turn. I can't use that roll next turn, huh?
Elrune, what is your
No.
health at? Because I can barely see your maximum.
36 out of 48.
What was that?
I guess I could have healed you a little bit, but...
What?
Oh, I see but
Ah, bud bear.
I want to know what that yellow arrow was from.
What arrow? I didn't see any. He's not gonna double move. He's gonna throw a javelin at you. You just got hit on this turn, so that's a
Yes.
20.
Yep, that hits.
4 piercing damage.
Ow.
Rude.
Oh, he has to double move. That's
Oh,
a
poor
Good.
Babu.
Look at all the pity we're giving you.
so much pity.
Hey, one thing goes after me.
I want to have long pointy ears like these goblins, but I'd never be able to wear a headset again, you know? It's the real struggles that I face.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Did
That
it-
was 35. No, is there no way for him to get there in 30?
Nope.
Ah, yeah, there is.
Why does it say 0.1?
Because he wasn't in his square.
Oh.
He's a rebel.
So 30 would not have gotten close enough.
Yeah, Karu, he's still 0.1 feet away.
Yeah, he's seriously.
Nice try. Does a 14 hit you?
Nope.
Cool.
Wow, wow.
Computer, please.
Alright, you guys hear the door from the south opening, and a goblin peeks his head out and then immediately regrets his decision. Decision?
This
This
is.
isn't.
This is.
Oh, fuck, that's a lot of goblins, guys.
But then he's just like, hey, it looks like a party over here, so he's gonna go over there.
Hey. Yeah, that is a lot of gobbos.
Do you
I
see the
can't get
initiative
close to
order?
you,
Oh, I see it.
so- That was a 7 on the short bow. Gotta love them gobbos.
How about we don't?
Look, you guys are level 5, you'll be fine.
All right, Twitch, you're killing me.
I'm more worried about Elrin. I really hope that you can get out of there somehow.
Disengage.
Yeah. Where are you gonna go?
Now I can't go anywhere.
Oh, now you
Bloody
really can't
ever
go
loving
ahead.
hell. I really wish I had like a whirlwind attack right now.
Thunderstep.
I don't have Thunderstep.
You should get Thunderstep.
I'm not a caster.
You should take Magic Initiate.
Get
That's a
Booming
21.
Blade. No one else does that.
Yeah. There you go.
5
Actually,
piercing
I know
damage.
what I'm gonna do. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do if I can survive.
One more gobbo. Luckily, these guys were so far away that they are using their whole movement to, like, move.
Get to us.
Can I
All
buy
right,
grenades
Omitra.
from somewhere?
This is what you call a target-rich environment.
Is that what we're going with?
Uh-huh.
Target-rich environment.
Hmm. Oh god. You're gonna do the lagging thing, I see.
Roll 20, can you not?
I don't do a
Apparently
particularly good
not.
Soldier 76 voice, but I'm working on it.
That still sounds like the Solid Snake, but I'm dummy thick.
They're the same character. They're not the same
Hmm.
character, that's not true. Solid Snake would never call himself the Grill Master.
You're right, he'd fuck it up.
Cat.
Do I not have an AoE? I swear to God.
I do, but mine are all cones.
Oh, look at all those targets you can use with a cone.
Yeah, I know. I have to.
True.
You're in that too.
Alright.
There's enough
okay.
gobbos that you don't actually have to.
I'm
hit
going to use Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Oh boy.
And we are going to start from the left
Uh-huh.
and go right from bottom to top. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hopefully these will all show up at some point. And I am going to use Quicken Spell. And I'll be using Eldritch Blast if anything's still left.
Oh, one of them missed. But the
Which
All
other
right,
one
so the
was it?
first one got completely burst like a balloon. Last one missed horribly. I almost want to make you roll to see if it hits Elrune. So the second one is 6 is not enough to kill this guy. This little dude has 1 HP left. This guy has 2 HP left. And that's it for the Scorching Rays.
All right, which one? Let's see here.
Give Elrune a way to actually disengage, please.
All right, so which one looks weakest?
Well, the 2 in front, like the 2 closest to you, are both badly injured.
Alrighty. Actually, I'm gonna try and aim for the one to the left of Elrune, so she can
Okay.
at least run the hell away or something. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh, oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that one's dead.
Did it die?
You better roll.
In the herd!
Who else were you aiming for?
Oh, right. Now I need 2 targets. Then one of the ones in front, so that she can actually run to us if she wants.
Yeah. All right. All right. You took 2 down and 1 left very injured. One that would definitely die if Realmovic hits it.
Okay, but I have a worse idea, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
And I'm gonna
I'm
go
gonna
up
get
here
out of the way, don't worry.
Yeah, I
in
was gonna
case
say,
anything like tries to. Oh god, where's my
flank you? Yeah, that would have been a nice idea.
Look, man, I get like 2 spells a day and I'm gonna put them to use.
I know.
This guy's just like, I'm just gonna go around here and go from the back. What are you doing there?
From the what?
From the back.
What?
Double move to get there.
You bitch!
Elrune.
No one was supposed to come this way.
Bonus action to disengage. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can get closer to my party. And then I'm gonna attack this guy and thin the herd.
Okay. You could probably offhand that guy.
I can't
Probably
because
gonna
I
have
bonus
to.
action to
Oh.
disengage.
Yeah,
Well,
I know.
rip.
11 misses. He's just like,
Yeah.
don't kill me.
And drop your weapons.
Hey.
And that ends my turn.
Yeah, there's too many gobbos to think about dropping weapons and running.
Oh. Soon. my friend, soon.
Yeah.
He just
That's-
went through her threatened space.
That's true.
And she hasn't used sneak attack yet either.
I have not used sneak attack yet.
Can you use sneak attack?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you have advantage? How are you getting sneak attack?
How
You
did I
missed.
roll an 11 again?
Mm.
When it left her threatened space, it would have been adjacent to a friendly.
Yeah, it would have been
You're right.
adjacent to me.
All right, Ralmovic, does a 20 hit you?
Yeah.
That's 8 slashing damage.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not actually dead.
Hmm. That's annoying.
Wow, thanks, man.
Catherine,
Hmm.
does
No,
a 20 hit you?
Yeah, a 20 hits me.
4 slashing damage.
Sorry, Elrune. Things
What?
got in the way.
Yeah, but you have
Although,
advantage attacking this guy
do.
now.
I do, and he's an idiot for getting there. Because now, isn't it my turn? Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Alrighty. Rapier out. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Stab! Sorry, that was loud.
Overkill.
21 damage to him. And then,
You went too high on the mic.
sorry. And then just because, whoop. And you know what?
How am I going to surround you guys if you do that?
Hey, Elrune.
Hmm?
Bonus action. Why don't you just take some inspiration, please?
Oh,
Maybe you can
please,
actually hit
thank you.
something. Mhm.
Gee, thanks.
And done.
Alrighty. Well, there goes my plan to surround Elrune.
Yeah, I know. That was particularly the point.
20. Does a 20 hit you?
Is that with disadvantage?
Yes.
Really?
I rolled a 22 and a 20.
Bloody
Lame.
fucking hell. Yeah, that hits.
5 slashing.
Okay. I'm not gonna have that because I'm saving that for when the bugbear tries to attack me.
You know what? This guy's just going to shoot from here at Tethrin. With the 17.
Yes, that hits.
That's
Hi,
4
Hobbs.
piercing. And Ralmovic, it is your turn.
Good. Alright, guys, pragmatic or awesome?
Awesome. You
Awesome.
just
What
had the
would he
moment of
do?
awesome.
Yeah, come on.
Alright, awesome it is. Okay, so I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere right. Let me ping you, bastard. Flaming Sphere right there.
Ooh.
Nice.
Let me dump that in chat. I'm getting a little bit of delay from Roll20 today.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
Y'all remember how Flaming Sphere works, right?
Oh, yeah.
I drop a ball of fire,
Yeah.
and it fucks up everything within 5 feet of it.
So deck save for those guys in the back.
Yeah,
I didn't realize you guys had that spell.
look, I don't get very many chances to use it, but by Lord, I have found the opportunity.
I'm actually surprised that you didn't try to use a thunderstep.
That wasn't really. I didn't want to run through that
Where-
many enemies
Where were you
Yeah.
putting it, Garm?
in the center of this group. This unoccupied space. So at the, was it ends their turn within 5 feet of it? That's hot garbage.
But you can move it as a bonus action.
You can.
Yeah.
Ends his turn within 5 feet of the sphere. Yeah. So you're forcing them to move, but you could also.
Maybe I could smack the bugbear with it for my bonus.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's what I'm gonna do. Bap. So again, 3d6 fire damage.
And he has to make a deck save against your DC.
Dex save?
He has to make a saving throw against the sphere's damage, it says.
Against its DC.
I assume.
I rolled an 18.
So that's half of
and
that.
that's 13. So 7 damage.
Okay.
Right, and yeah, anything that ends within 5 feet of there has taken another 3d6.
Cool.
Alright. I think that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to try healing Elrune because I have used my bonus action already. Never mind. Alright, that's my turn. Sorry, Elrune.
In case it's relevant later, it does create bright light for 20 and dim for another 20.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This thing moves because I don't actually know if you guys can see.
I will give it a handout later so that you can drag it out whenever.
Yeah.
Alright.
I mean, just for if the little ball moves, they still can see things.
Yeah. All right. So that gets rid of dim light issues too. Where is this guy going? There. Yeah. Actually, no. Elrond looks worse off, so
Rude.
let's thin the herd. 16?
Meets.
6 slashing. And another javelin. That was a 6.
Ah, there are at least 3 bugbears.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I was right.
And at least one of them has an intellect devourer.
Hopefully the fire can deal with that.
What's the range on these? 30. Oh.
Oh.
Here in a second.
Get wrecked.
Oh, that was a 7.
Against.
Elrune.
Literally anyone.
Yeah.
Alright, so this guy is going to try and tumble through enemy squares to go there. And I nat 20 the dexterity check. It's against your dex save, I think? Or dex check?
So I roll a dex.
Yeah, both you and Tethrin get a dex save. If you take dex, not dex save. If you get above a 22, you get an attack of opportunity on him.
Is it going through threatened squares or going through
Oops.
their squares?
It's basically trying to go between them. But
Well, he.
Nope.
Hey, wait. Never mind. Elrond can't. I
Mm-mm.
mean, she could, but it would only do a 20.
Mhm.
cool. So now he has advantage on Elrune.
Rude.
And that's a 22.
Yep.
All right. That's 6 slashing damage. This guy doesn't like being on fire.
Weird.
And there's a lot of goblins between Elrune and Poe. So he's going to go there, and he's going to grab second javelin and throw it at Elrune. Whew. Well, at least didn't have advantage because that was a nat 20 on the second roll. So that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
7 damage.
You know what? I'm gonna have that if I'm gonna survive this, guys.
You're dead.
Because I'm at 7 HP.
Oof.
All right, well, that's a bugbear. Goblin.
Yeah, stop that.
Sheet. Short bow.
Wait.
Okay,
14.
he's shooting between. Okay, that doesn't
Oh,
hit.
that's.
I'm gonna point out there's a lot between Elrune and enemies now.
Wait, that goblin takes 3d6 fire damage.
It does, because it ended its turn.
Oh shit, I
5
forgot
feet in
about
the
that.
fire.
No, he would not have
Oh,
stayed
fuck
there.
you.
Karu.
Oh,
You
fuck
didn't call it.
You didn't call it.
Because I didn't see it, but you know
You
what?
didn't
How
see
do you
the
not see it?
giant
It's a
ball of flame.
freaking fire.
Look, I have a lot of goblin words because every single one of these tokens says goblin beneath it.
In case you
So
weren't
the
sure what it
fire was below the goblin.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
I mean,
No.
yes, the fire was below the goblin.
Lit a fire under his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran away. Ran the other direction.
All right, Shortbow 16. Elrune?
Yeah, that hits. Also, seriously, he's shooting between many enemies now.
Yeah, but that's a
Yeah.
goblin. Like, if it was the bugbear's not in his way.
No. What about the other goblins, though?
That's 4 piercing damage.
Oh my god.
Guys, I'm at 3 health. I really could use some healing.
This guy can't get any closer without, like, going beside the fire, and fuck that. So he's
Coward.
just gonna try shooting from here. Elrune, you have half cover for this one.
How's that?
And that was a 10.
Oh, thank the gods.
We have one more goblin who is dead.
Oh.
Omitra, you have a friend up there.
Yeah, this was trying to get out of the battle, and now you're like making me do things. Dickweed.
I was like, oh hey, I have one more goblin before Elrune's turn.
No, he's dead.
No, it's the one by Omitra.
Oh.
So we will be dead.
Guys, is anybody else going north?
Ow!
No, I mean like them.
I think I saw one more go that way.
Yeah. He was kind of running with his pants on fire. I guess he's a liar.
One more!
One more thing. All right.
Don't remind me of my coworkers, please.
I thought she was going for Jackie Chan Adventures, the best
Me
cartoon
too.
of all time.
Yeah.
She was, but I have coworkers.
You want to try, bitch? Try me.
Does the 16 hit you?
Actually, I think it does. Shit, it does.
Yeah, 5 slashing damage. Just like, yeah, with his scimitar as you go by.
Does he make the noise too?
Yes.
Yep. Absolutely.
Shit. I have to cast it. No, I don't.
He's like, we're supposed to surround you, not the other way around.
Oh dear.
Ouchies?
Deck save.
14.
So he's dead.
Yeah. You guys just hear, foosh.
Omitra, help in the herd, please.
I know.
That's what Omitra just did.
3, 4, 5, and 6.
God damn it, there's 2 between her.
Huh. Does he have half cover?
The one in front, yeah.
Do I have disadvantage on him then?
No, he gets a +2 to his AC.
Okay, I still want to hit him in the face.
Come on, roll 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Do I still hit him in the face?
Roll damage.
Oh.
Oh, second one misses.
First one's probably gonna wind up killing him. Yep.
I don't think I care.
Right, you took 2 down.
Come at me, bro.
Omitra MVP.
Yep.
Sneak.
Do you need me to press done for you?
No.
Okay.
I think I already did.
Oh. Bangs, roll 20.
Hey, round 2 is just kind of in limbo now. There we go.
Alright, Elrune. You're still alive, somehow.
I'm going for this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget you have a...
I know. I'm going to use
Yeah,
inspiration.
Yeah.
It's a D8, right, Show?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So 19.
That hits.
Okay, I'm going to point out I get sneak attack because Tethrin is right beside.
Disengaging.
So 16.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead?
Yep.
Bonus action to disengage. And Elrond's going right here.
One more.
She wants to make sure.
I mean,
She's
he'd
around a
have to-
corner.
I know, he'd have to go out of Tethrin's threatened range, but never mind.
Yeah, she should be
Yeah.
fine.
She
Maybe.
should be fine. She's just basically back against the wall trying to catch her breath right now. And it's like, Realm of It, please help. And done.
All right, so this goblin is going to go after Tethrin.
Yeah.
That was a 14.
That's a no.
Goblins,
Dead.
you're dead. Tethrin.
All right. Well, clearly, I need to stab the one that's right there in between me and Realmovic in the face. Or in the back.
Mm-hmm. The
Whatever.
one that just tried slicing your back.
And that's gonna miss, probably.
Yep.
Okay. And then I am just gonna make sure that I don't get my ass surrounded by popping around this way and peeking my head around the corner to Elrune.
Show there was a goblin there.
What?
He was hiding behind the dead token. You were here.
That's Karu.
What?
I didn't know that was.
Yeah, and that's why I'm telling you. I just was checking because I couldn't tell because it brings to the foreground the.
That's whatever. I'll take that opportunity attack.
All right. 21.
Yeah, that
8
hits.
slashing damage.
Whatever. This is more important currently. So Elrune,
Yeah.
be a dear, get a little better for me, and then I'm going to just cast Healing Word, and I'll cast it at level 2 because I really don't want our rogue to die. Ooh,
Thank you.
welcome.
She's now at 14 HP.
And that's it. So done.
Gabbo's turn.
Mm-hmm.
And Gabbo now knows you heal. Now,
don't care.
now. He's gonna try tumbling through your space. Because this is fun.
I get a dex check though, right?
Yep. Give me a dex check.
Do I get one for this as well?
He's going through Tethrin Square. He's not leaving yours, so no. But that is enough. He rolled a 13, so you get an.
Cool.
Oh.
Do I get advantage because he's in my square?
Don't think so.
Okay. Well, if I hit him,
Just step on his face.
I think I will.
Yeah.
Stab.
Yeah. All right. So he tumbles through, and you slit his throat as he does that, and
Okay.
he's now dead.
I'm gonna go and real quick migrate upstairs.
That one's dead too. Realmovic.
Hey, it's me. My flaming spear is useless. I feel like this guy is still within it. What happened there?
Yeah, I forgot about him. He's dead.
Nice. Flaming spear was fucking useless. Alright, I'm gonna hit Buddy
You
and
can ram it into things.
I guess. But I need
As a bonus action.
Yeah, I need that bonus action to heal up Elrune. So I'm gonna booming blade this guy right in front of me. That was the wrong screen to cast it from.
Indeed.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to cast her. Booming blade. Why did I even put in all these attacks I never use? Kopesh, right. Hit the button. 14. Oh. Alright, well, I'm gonna try to heal Elrune. Not the cat, unfortunately. Even though he is a good boy.
Why does your cat sound polite and mine just sounds like a drunken asshole?
So that's 8 Helios for Elrune.
Nice.
Thank you.
Bathe in the glow, and that's my turn.
Cool. So this guy saw what happened to his companion and is not going to try tumbling. Cat, would you please stop rubbing the microphone?
Nope.
That's a 22. And 6 slashing damage for Tethrin.
That's what happens when I try and migrate. people started talking to me too, and I'm like, no, that's not why I'm doing this.
Hmm. This guy
Is it
really
6?
doesn't know how that flaming sphere works.
So he's scared of it.
Yeah.
I mean, fair. Oh, bad life decisions, buddy. Oh, very bad life decisions, buddies.
All right, that one's dead.
They had a double move, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
I was gonna say, you're right next to me and haven't done anything to me.
They just want to hang out.
Uh-huh.
All right, this guy's gonna try doing the tumble thing.
Big guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine with that. That means I could get advantage on him next turn.
That was an 11, because, big guy.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you already used your reaction.
But how can Karu, tumble doesn't quite work that way. You have to be the same size or smaller.
He's medium.
Because
He's medium. He still is a medium creature.
Uh,
God damn it. Roll 20 compendium. Why do you fail me like this? I'm pretty sure it means he cannot pass, though.
Yeah.
Because
Because
he rolled an 11. So I guess he's stuck back here, and this guy's already thrown 2 javelins. He's just gonna take his turn to grab a crossbow. Is that what these guys have? No, a short bow. He's just gonna grab a short bow from the dead goblin there, but that's gonna be his turn.
yeah,
You're dead.
Come closer. Come closer.
You know what? The others have been having way too little luck tumbling, so you're just gonna short bow Tethrin with a nat 1.
Do you hit the bugbear in front of oh god or a goblin? There's a lot of things in the way, and Tethrin's not that much taller than the goblins.
A 22 would hit, but he's gonna hit the goblin, not the bugbear, because the goblin's in front of you, for
that's
4
fine.
piercing damage. I love how goblins end up shooting themselves. All right.
Stop hitting yourself.
This guy's gonna go over here and short bow. Hey, a 15. Does a 15 hit you, Tethrin?
Nope, it does not.
All right, cool. All right, so this one goes up to Omitra and nat 20s for 8 slashing damage. I rolled like min damage on the second dice.
do I have a reaction because this is after my turn?
Yes, you do.
Okay. You said that was 8?
8 slashing.
Okay.
No, 9.
'Cause
Because
Karu
7
can
plus
count.
2 is actually 9.
I think it's really 5.
No, I think it's 4.
Oh, you're right. You gain 4 health.
Oh, cool. All right, so I've read the
How did
tumble
you-
rules. That was very low damage.
That was
Hang on a second.
Yeah, 2d10. You rolled a 2 and a 1. You rolled a 14?
That's nice. What is this, a D10?
yeah, it's a D10.
Thank God for sorcery points.
Oh,
Fuck you!
Oh, okay. Well, now he's dead.
So I can.
As he's snickering from hitting me.
Yeah, he's like,
I can imagine him hitting you, a little ember kind of flying out to sizzle against his cheek, and then just like exploding in his face.
Yeah, so I looked up the tumble rules. Thank you,
Yep.
Pi. And it says a creature can try to tumble through a hostile creature space, ducking and weaving past the opponent. It's an action or a bonus action. It's a dexterity acrobatics check, contested by the acrobatics check of the other creature. If the tumbler wins the contest, it can move through the hostile creature's space once this turn. So there is no opportunity attack, which is the downside. But yeah, it's acrobatics versus acrobatics, and if you win, you can tumble to the other side.
What if you lose?
You don't.
They don't get to attack it? Like,
Nope.
why
it doesn't
would
say
you
anything
not
about that.
just try to do it every single time?
You
It
could.
doesn't seem
bonus
to be a
action
reason
or an
not
action?
to.
It's bonus action or an action, yeah. So
Yes.
if you have a bonus action, then yeah, you could do it. Like if you, if
Okay.
that's your only option to pass through a
Oh, these aren't goblins, are they?
the ones beside you are bugbears.
Oh.
They're a bit hardier, and also like 8 feet tall.
Are you okay, Omitra?
Sure.
That doesn't
Mitra's
sound great.
fine.
Are you sure? I can get over there.
So that was right before my turn. Do I have a reaction yet again? Like, when does that reset?
It
At your
resets at the
turn.
end of your turn.
All right. I'm still going to take a step back because I don't like being disadvantaged.
Does a 15 hits you, doesn't it?
Meats, yes.
That was 7 piercing.
Alrighty.
I rolled really low on the damage.
I see that because the goblin did more.
Well, the goblin also crit.
That was a crit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
Yes. But I rolled a 2 on the crit dice.
Yeah, all right. Roll 20.
Oh, look,
Yeah,
scorching
right.
rays all over the place. All right, miss, hit.
Well, that's
I'll fix you spell slots later.
7.
7 to the closest one.
The one that tried, the one that just smacked you.
Yes.
All right.
And that's. Are you an action or you're an action? That's unfortunate. Alrighty. And that's it. As I fix my spell slots.
All right, Alrune, you are a lot healthier than last round.
Yeah. Still okay, Omitra?
He's
Nuisances.
fine.
Okay, I'm gonna
Bugbears
get
everywhere.
bugbears. Oh, fuck. 1. Oh, shit. Elrond can only see one bugbear.
hmm.
Okay. Considering Omitra's alone with 2 bugbears. Yeah. Omitra's alone with 2 bugbears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, look, I can just see one.
Yeah, he's got at least half cover on you.
Yeah. But that was 6. Good.
Why?
Bonus
You were
action
so
to dash.
quiet and sleepy until the
Nice.
session started.
And I'm gonna take a shot at this one. Which one looks more hurt, Karu?
The first one.
Okay. I'm gonna take a shot at him.
Okay.
Fucking hell!
10 misses.
Yeah. And I can't do anything else.
All right.
Actually, hang on. I can make sure Omitra doesn't get surrounded.
Please try not to die.
I'm gonna try not to die. I'm gonna go here so at least Omitra can't get flanked.
Hearts.
And now my turn's done.
Hey. Go away.
Now just
Tara,
don't
can
abandon
you
me,
not?
Karu. Why'd I say
Sorry.
don't abandon me, Pi.
All right, so Gobbos. Yeah, he's still gonna go for Tethrin. These guys are trying to concentrate. Tethrin, that is a 16.
Yeah, that meets.
6 slashing.
Let me actually get.
Please
my-
don't, Omitra.
So, bonus action. Swapping my mask to the dragon mask, which is going to be red.
I'm pretty sure there's a way to do that without the...
Hikaru. I need the people in a 15-foot cone to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
I did the thing. Okay, so that's 2 gobos.
A bugbear.
14, 10,
Bugbear 2.
and a bear 20.
Okay, well, the bugbear takes 8. The other 2 take 16.
Okay. You know, 8 is enough to kill a goblin.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, and Tethrin's gonna be like, hey, Ral, we should probably, try and make sure they don't die. And then he's just gonna kind of squeak a bit further down. Because he's not doing so great.
Yeah, that's what happens when 20 goblins try to hit you. Some
Mhm.
of them succeed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't heal you if you're on my line of sight.
I mean,
Oh.
we're retreating a bit.
Yeah, I think what Tethrin just said was we should go.
We should go their direction so that we can make sure they don't die.
Mhm.
Because both of us are the healers.
All
And
right.
now you don't have to worry about getting opportunity attacked. Let me just... Yeah.
And that sounds like the way more boring thing to do.
I mean, you can just not, but remember... Well, I can't say anything right now. Never mind.
Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna take a step back, healing light you, and then beat the crap out of a whatchamacallit. Big lad.
A thingamabob?
Top lad.
Cool.
Where the fuck's healing light?
Okey-doke.
Alright. Enjoy 2 dice worth of healing.
Ooh,
It's 8
thank you.
again. And then I'm going to smack the crap out of a bugbear with my Kopesh.
Oh no. Okay, why do I have a...
So 13 hit him.
No.
Alright, well, that's
Why?
unfortunate. Yes, Joe?
Oh. It made me poisoned as well. I don't know why.
Okay. That ends my turn.
Alrighty. Burning sphere. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just binding this token to the burning sphere.
I mean, it's gonna get
Well, if you
dismissed
do-
soon, and it's never gonna get used again. Sorry, Pi?
But that token's going to go up in flames then.
Hey.
Alrighty. Elrune, did you have to move there?
Yeah, Elrond,
Alright.
did ya?
Tactical reason.
Uh-huh. Very tactical. Your freaking 13 does not hit you.
Nope.
Alrighty. This guy's gonna go over here and doesn't quite get advantage because someone's being tactical. So that was a 6. Wouldn't have made much of a difference. His other roll was a 7.
Oh wow, roll 20 is being... meh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that took a bit. Alright, Realmovic, let's see if this guy has better luck with you.
Okay.
17. Does a 17 hit you?
Yep.
11 piercing damage.
Shit.
Alright.
And he's gonna move behind you. Because he's a brat like that. So this guy is gonna... Up. Holy shit, this guy has 1 hit point. He's the one that got hit by at the beginning. All right, so with advantage, that's a nat 20.
Okay.
So that's 13 slashing damage.
Oof. Shit.
MVP Goblin.
Well,
And last attack without advantage is an 11.
That misses.
Cool. Good. You survive another round. Omitra.
Alrighty. I thank God for Warlock spell slots because otherwise this bullshit would not be able to happen.
uh-oh.
If I attack with a ranged spell, it will.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
With the whole spell level things, bonus action and action, does that only pertain to attack spells or anything?
Anything. So basically, if you use a spell of any level that's not a cantrip, you can only cast a cantrip as a secondary spell.
Frowny face. Fine. Thank God I have a cantrip. I sold my.
It's a pretty awesome cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go there in the nice frickin' doorway light.
Yeah.
And the top one looks worse.
Yeah. So you're taking the opportunity attacks.
Misty Step.
Misty Step.
Oh, Misty Step. Sorry, I didn't hear you that. Okay.
So no, I'm not.
Good.
How are we going to frown at my fingers?
You said you were going for the Windred
Top one.
one, right?
The
Windred
Windred.
one?
Yes, the Windred one so that we can win.
17 hits, 11 misses.
Alrighty. You missed a U there somewhere.
Wow. He's still up. Though pretty injured. Windred.
And I still actually have my movement. Alrighty.
Well, hopefully no one shows up from the other door and flanks you.
Oh, fuck. This could be either really good or really bad. Do I want to try and take him out?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay.
How bad does he look? If she breathes on him, will he die?
No.
I mean this guy.
Oh, that one's untouched.
Take the other one out.
Yeah.
But I can get advantage and sneak attack on the other guy because of you flanking.
This is true.
Yeah. You might be able to take him out. I mean, you killed one bugbear with one.
Let's say you do take him out. What if the thing pops out of his head?
Yeah, I have a plan for that. Karu, if I aim for the head, it's disadvantage. But if I have flanking, it's advantage, so it evens out.
Yeah.
I'm aiming for the head for this attack.
Okay.
And before you say anything, I am using the inspiration I got from Tethrin.
Well,
Did he give you another?
I did.
Yes, he did.
Nice.
Who do you think all of my inspiration has been going to?
19.
19 hits.
She's like, yeah, that. Fuck you.
23 damage to the head.
Oof. Okay. This isn't like raw rules, but he just took 23 damage to the head and has like a handful of hit points. I'm just gonna con save that. That was a 4.
That doesn't pass in anybody's rules.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say massive damage. He's dead.
To the eyeballs.
Oh no, let's be honest. Elrune aimed her rapier right for the base of the skull and stabbed right out into the brain. Because it was
Yeah.
would have been facing Omitra when
Like
Omitra
considering it was specifically damaged to the head, and he went
Mm.
from full hit points to 4 hit points. I'm just yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Does a brain show up?
No.
Okay. So yeah, Ellerin is going to stay here and turn to face the other bugbear who is now in a corner.
He looks horrified.
I wonder
Scared for his
why.
life.
Rogues, man.
That was terrifying. All right, dead goblin. Now burying Realmovic's token. Thethrin. It doesn't matter. Realmovic is dead too.
Actually, could you not? Because I'm going to need to see that.
Wait, did Realmivic go down?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm still at 10.
I'm sorry, at how much?
10.
Well,
1 0.
okay.
It's the number after
that,
9.
that's gonna change my plan.
I'll be fine.
Nah. Alright. Firstly,
You don't know that.
you look banged up.
Yeah, but you couldn't see him.
Yeah, you were running
Yeah,
away.
but he ran into where I told him to retreat. I'm like, well, they're fine. They've got one thing over there.
Comes back, sees Realmovic surrounded.
And I do not have. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to decide. Because if I cast a spell, regardless of whether it's bonus action or not, I can only do a cantrip, yeah?
Yep.
I need to kill these guys.
Just cone it. You can get all 3 of them.
I'm not gonna cone it so I can get him too. I'm going to... Because if I bonus action, I'll wind up not being able to cast a spell that I wanted anyway. So, fuck it. Bonus action to switch my masks to the Archmagist mask. Blue. And then gonna Scorching Ray it. No, actually, yeah, Scorching Ray. Start with the one that looks the most injured.
So the goblin with 1 hit point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now he's dead.
Okay. Then to the next gobbo.
Okay. 22 hits.
Guess
Still alive.
I'm gonna have to hit him again.
Yeah. See, that would have killed him.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm just gonna... This is gonna be such a terrible idea, but... Ral, aim for the head. And then end my turn.
Alright, I'm gonna aim for the head with my Kopesh.
All right.
It's
Are you gonna
16.
16 hits.
And yeah, Booming Blade, sorry. So that's 12 slashing damage to his head.
He had 12 hit points left.
Nice. And I'm also going to use my last healing light on... What's his name? Tethrin? Right, and that's 1
Catherine, not yourself.
die. I don't think I can use it on myself, actually.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not sure. Yeah, 1 creature I can see. I can't see myself. I assume I'm like an FPS protagonist.
What
Anyway.
if you look at your hand? Then you can see yourself.
No, I don't see
Or-
shit here.
Like, you can look at yourself through your Kopesh.
Really makes you think. Anyway,
Not when it's covered in goblin blood.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Ah! Yeah, that was what I was afraid of.
Guys!
Guys!
That's my turn.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
Karu, I have to ask with the thing that just showed up, considering it was booming blade to the head, does that mean if it tries to run away, it's going to take that 12 thunder damage?
Probably.
Yeah.
It does seem like it took injury. It is
Okay.
actually injured.
Just saying, booming blade hit it.
Yep.
Hmm.
Where's the bug? Oh, there it is. Oh man, he has disadvantage because of that freaking cloak. So instead of a 23, he rolled a 12. Not great. He's gonna fuck this shit. I'm out.
I'm going to attack him.
Yeah, go for it.
Gods be damned.
Yeah, you miss.
Omitra, take out that guy, please.
How about you squish a brain first?
I'll squish your brain. Omitra, take out the running dude.
Squish. All right, so
You're
Ralmovic.
muted, Pie.
Oh, I know. I was only going.
Okay.
Hey, Ralmovic.
You would have.
Can you give me an intelligence saving?
Oh no!
That's
Okay.
why I was like,
And also the ball of fire should be gone by now because I've been hit repeatedly.
That's true.
And it's
I mean, you can make con saves.
yeah, it's fine. I was gonna dismiss it anyway. Intelligence saving throw, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. It's fine. 14.
Oh, I think that's enough, I hope. Is that enough?
Huh, you don't take any damage if you succeed.
yay!
And do I succeed?
You did.
Cool.
Oof.
Oh, thank the gods.
I like how you guys aren't even the ones at risk. I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Yes, you were also the one that went, whatever, 10 health.
I'm perfectly fine.
Is it?
All right,
No.
this thing does not know that booming blade is an effect, so it's gonna try and move.
Is it? Does it teleport or does it run?
It runs,
Oh, that's dumb.
12
I'm
damage.
a genius.
and it had 9 left.
A genius.
It exploded.
That's why it couldn't attack you.
Oh, you just hear Tethrin. Oh, gross.
Did it explode all over Tethrin?
So it tries to go for Ralmovic, fails, and then starts to scuttle away and just boom,
It
brains
explodes
everywhere.
into a puff of smoke.
I assume that.
Explodes into a cattail.
Yeah, I assume that thwunk was the sound it makes.
Yes.
I'd like to stand there and nod smugly, like this was the plan.
All along.
We did it.
Beautiful.
All right, Omitra. There is one bugbear left
3,
that you know of.
5, 6. Oh, bitch.
Look at that kitty.
Oh, look at you.
Who's a,
Oh, yes, you're a good kitty cat.
who's a kitty? He's like, Mom, it's 7. You should be eating.
Alrighty. Hey, guess what I can do?
What can you
Ooh.
do?
Kill it?
I certainly hope so. We'll actually find out. In 30 years.
Ooh.
30 years later. Yes, 18 hits.
Ooh.
Shit, I
The
don't know if I
tile
told you.
set we're using is by Gabriel Picard. I made this. Yeah, I used the black and white maps that come with the module as a blueprint and put these on top of it.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
I just maxed damage on the hit.
That's
wow.
scary.
Yeah, he's
And I
he's dead.
almost maxed damage on the thunder.
On the boom.
Nice. Well, you
It
weren't going
dead
for
now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I'm good.
They do look quite nice, Karu.
My turn?
Oh, yep.
My turn, yes?
Yep.
2, 3, 4,
I've got everything handled.
5, 6.
There's another one.
And I'm attacking this disgusting creature.
What? It's just a brain with legs. It's kind
Yeah,
of cute.
15,
15 hits.
Stomp.
20.
Squoosh.
All right.
Did it have 11 or fewer health points to begin with?
It's still up. Barely.
Great.
Oh, that's nice. Offhand attack.
Oh, right. You have a second attack.
Get wrecked!
Oh!
You know, that's overkill. It only had 1 hit point left. Come on.
Oh, that's amazing.
Someday I
Motherfucker.
will eat your brains. Today is
No,
not
you
that
won't.
day.
You better not.
I'm pretty sure the real reason that intellect devour that ran from Realmovic and exploded was because it tried to comprehend Realmovic's god, and just was like,
Nope, too light, too shiny.
Horace Ray is a completely reasonable guy.
Uh-huh.
No.
No.
Wait, didn't that happen in our other party?
Yeah, against Riltar, you wound up taking a.
Oh yeah, something tried to take over my brain. Crit failed and killed itself.
Didn't it happen more than once?
Yes.
A lot.
We learned that the Riltar's brain was not.
There was just too much empty space.
It
Realtor's
echoed.
brain was not user friendly.
All right.
Yeah, alright.
Okay. Karu,
Yes.
as the fight ends, do I hear anything moving besides us? Possible goblins who are hiding or anyone calling for more aid?
Give me a perception check.
My adrenaline is going too much, and I'm pretty
Your,
sure.
your heart is pumping in your ears. No,
Yeah.
there doesn't seem to be anything.
Okay.
What about from the people who are in different perspectives?
Give me a perception check. And every time I open this book, my face gets illuminated by the book.
How about a 20? Non-natural.
You listen. Don't hear anything.
Is everyone all right?
Have been better. But
But
everything
you're
worked
alive.
out. Indeed.
Okay.
Whew.
Let's start taking a look around. We have to make sure there's no one who's hiding or trying to escape.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Carter, can you drag me around with them for a minute? I have to order pizza.
I'm
Oh
just-
no.
I'm gonna switch
What?
to.
No, go ahead.
Nothing wrong with pizza.
I'm gonna
No,
good
there's
for-
nothing wrong with
It's
that.
it's a vegetable.
No, I'm not talking about whatever you're doing.
Oh, Mitra, please.
I'm gonna switch.
You saw that hallway,
the
didn't you?
assassin mask
All right.
as I'm walking.
No.
Uh oh.
Alright. Elrune?
What? I'm having really bad ping right now.
Yeah, so am I.
You need me to switch us?
Yeah, last ping was 371.
Alrighty. Let's see if I know how to change this. How do I change this?
For future reference, how do you do that?
We're up top where it says Midgard RPG.
Oh,
there's
the
an arrow.
actual
Oh.
server settings.
Server settings.
Alrighty.
And then server region. I'm not going to do it because. Hello? Hello? Welcome to US West.
Ooh, oh wow.
Is that better? Are we.
Sort
Coming
of,
through?
kind of.
Give it a second.
Yeah.
Because mine's still thinking about it.
Yeah, mine too.
It definitely went down on the map on my end. Graph.
I mean, I can
One
hear
moment,
everybody.
viewers. We're just fixing some technical difficulties.
All right. So where was I? Elrune.
Yes.
Oh,
So
Karu?
the room you're yes.
Can you wave at the screen?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you're. Your camera is.
Oh,
I mean,
Might
it's a
wanna
very
reset
nice
your cam.
shot. Oh, I was gonna take a screenshot. It was a very nice picture.
Too slow.
Yeah, I know.
Someone, I apologize to anyone who might be watching right now, where everyone's cameras might be in different spots now.
oh, that's right.
Oh God,
Karu.
your camera's not loading, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm back. What has happened to the cameras?
Nothing.
I leave.
Karu froze.
Karu,
Karu froze,
please.
so she had to reset.
I leave
Yeah.
for like 5 seconds.
Uh-huh.
All right,
And
We
I
show
changed
literally
us
just
to US
did this.
West.
show you're
We
running the
literally
game
just
now.
did this.
Car,
Karu,
your
could
mic.
you mute yourself on? Yeah.
How is it?
Oh crap. Oh, there we go.
Should I put us back to another server then?
I don't think we're good.
Shouldn't have done that.
Just that she was.
Yeah, I changed it to US West also.
Yeah, we had some issues there.
With
Good.
sound
You
and
left.
video.
And everything went to shit.
Yeah, Farm, don't do that.
What? Yeah.
You're
well,
not allowed to leave.
Pizza.
I know.
Nope.
Yeah,
no pizza
I
for
have
you.
that too. I don't get to leave.
All right, so now that all our technical issues have been sorted out,
For now.
For now.
for now, you look into this room.
Mhm.
The first thing that catches your eye is the remains of a shattered statue that is in the center.
Hmm.
And around it, you see like very orderly pieces of this. Like it looks like they were trying to reassemble the statue.
Hmm. Okay. Do I see anything else as I go into this room?
Nope, just 17 pieces of statue.
Elmer makes sure to deliberately count every single piece. 17 pieces. Okay. And then continues going around searching. And as she goes around, she is going to search the bugbear's bodies for any possible items of value.
All right, so the bugbears are. You passed them already. There's one in that corridor, and the two others are up top.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're carrying anything.
Okay.
However, Ralmovic, you go into that room there, and that's the room where the goblins were playing with the skeleton and were shouting Nimwraith.
That was the thing that happened?
Mhm.
Yeah, way back when.
Okay.
You
I'll
do
take your word
notice
on
I
it.
made it
two-
dance.
Oh, yeah, okay, I
Yeah.
remember.
You do see a wooden shield that has been cloven in two that lies in the room's northwest corner.
Do I have mending? No.
It seems to have some things etched on it.
I would like to read the things.
All right, well, one half reads Nimmer, and the other one says eighth.
Does that mean anything? I can't tell if this is you fucking with me or you looking something up.
No, it just says Nimmer, and the other half says eighth.
Great, well, as a player, I know exactly what not to do. Ralmevic is gonna put them together.
Cool. You put them together, and hey, now it reads Nimwraith.
Wow! Does that translate to anything?
No, it's a name.
This room sucks.
You're guessing the whole calling the skeleton Nimwraith. That's probably the skeleton's shield.
Suppose so. Alright, well, I'm gonna chuck the chunks of the shield back at the skeleton and go and find these assholes I work with.
Is that around the? Okay.
I don't know where the skeleton is. That's a you question, buddy.
No, I was reacting. I was just reacting to some interesting whispers I was getting.
I double can
Hi,
answer that
hi.
for you.
What makes you think it was pie?
Oh, hi! Because I'm smirking like a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, and
Goodbye, Karu. Oh, you're back.
And let's be honest, interesting whispers to Karu tends to be pie 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Listen! I'm a little shithead.
I mean,
No, cat, I'm not feeding you yet. Actually, what time is it?
it's
7:30.
7:30.
We'll
9:30.
finish looting these rooms first.
So that's all that's in here.
That's all that's in there. I mean, besides, goblin mess.
Ew.
You gross.
All right. Well, let me go find my work buddies.
All right.
Woodies.
The DMD flags.
Elrune,
Mhm.
as you come into this room, it doesn't smell great in here.
I mean, goblin controlled area. I'm not shocked.
Yeah. And you don't have much light, but...
No, I have dancing light.
Oh, you do?
I summoned one light. So
Oh, it's on
there's-
your token. Okay.
So it's easier to move them. Find anything interesting, Relmavic?
I found a shield that was cleft in twain.
Hmm.
That's
I
all.
found a room that stinks, but this is the room we weren't allowed to look at when we came by here the first time.
Oh yeah, it smells like gob.
Yeah. Also, you might wanna. Can you heal yourself?
Not anymore. I've used up all of the healing light that my master gives me today.
Do you have a potion?
If I did, I didn't properly write it in my inventory.
Do you ever write things in your inventory?
No, I just don't buy things. Easy.
Yeah, but you never find anything put in your inventory either.
That's true.
No. All right, so you go into that room, and what you find is a bunch of bedrolls, some rat bones,
Mm-hmm.
bunches of rags made into nest. You get the idea this was their sleeping area.
Yeah, nothing interesting.
Basically, the reason you weren't allowed here is because people were sleeping. Come on. You don't interrupt someone's sleep. That's just rude.
I'd like to look at the nest, then back at Elrune and go. Sorry, there's a train behind me. That's not what I'm gonna say. If you'll excuse me a moment, and then pass out into the nest. Just barely even finish the sentence and just dunk.
Elrune just shakes her head and is like, "That's disgusting." And then is gonna go find the other two idiots of this party. Where are the other two idiots of this party doing, Karu?
I appreciate that we all feel like we're surrounded by morons and we are the only sensible one here.
Okay.
Given what I just did, you are.
Oh, did it actually? Oh no.
Did you walk in front of the mirrors?
No. But you're not gonna like me if this works.
But that.
I'm gonna like you
Okay.
regardlessly, Pie.
So, but we might hate Omitra.
Maybe.
Fair.
All right, let's see what Pi is so giggly about.
Kara's like, how the fuck why the fuck?
Nothing happened.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not the busted one, right? Huh.
Show, give me an investigation check. Unless
Okay.
you're using your wand.
No, I'm not gonna expend a charge on that one.
Okay.
So, 24.
You look around this room. You find a shattered statue.
Mm-hmm.
No secret doors.
Damn.
You do notice that the statue they seem to be reconstructing
Mm-hmm.
would depict 3 male human warriors standing together on a stone mound, facing outward and clutching swords.
Okay.
no idea why they're trying to reassemble it, but
Is
besides pretty.
I guess. Are there any runes or anything on any of the shattered pieces of statue that I could notice?
Not that you can see. No.
Alrighty. Well, that was that, and I rolled well on that too. That makes me upset.
Oh shit! I said that to just you and not everyone. I would like to cast Detect Magic with Eldritch Sight. Now that the battle is over.
Okay. 4 of the mirrors in that corridor radiate illusion magic.
Shit. How many of the things were there before I disenchanted one of them? There were 5.
Hey, Elrune, where are you?
I'm right over here. Hi.
Okay.
Realm of It
hang on.
passed out.
Oh,
We shouldn't continue on. Considering what I remember from the map, I think I know where we'll have to go next to get out of here without going through that glass hallway.
Elrond, you notice something moving behind Omitra. It looks like an intellect devourer.
Wait, what?
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 Seriously?
Yes.
Okay, Elrond sees that, immediately brings out her short bow, and,
Just one?
Karu, considering this thing is probably assumes I didn't spot it, do I get advantage on this attack?
Sure.
26.
All right. Arrow just hits the intellect devourer.
Omitra, behind you, attack now.
Oh, come on!
What?
You little shit.
Don't they normally walk? Not float midair.
Oh, that was mean.
Omitra, I don't let those things survive long enough to see how they move.
Yeah, I know, that's why I picked the dead one up. I used Unseen Servant.
Yeah, okay.
Elrond seriously contemplates shooting Omitra with the arrow. But I have the bow out.
By the way, if you're curious, I had my Unseen Servant pick up the Intellect Devourer and walk down the hallway of regrets. Nothing happened.
Okay, good to know.
So it
Realm
seems
of It
only
passed-
alive things do that.
Yeah. Realm of It passed out. I really don't want to go into that disgusting room, but we should have a short rest.
And Realm Evic's sleeping. All right.
I mean, we could just go for broke and have a long rest.
How big
I
is
don't
the
think that's
smelly
a good
room?
idea.
Why? I mean,
Where's the smelly room?
I could cast Tiny Hut.
Yes,
We wouldn't
but
necessarily have to sleep.
yes, but I think a long rest is a bad idea. We don't know how often they're in contact with their guild right now. I think the best bet would be take a short rest, recover some health, but then we should probably try and find another path to allow us to get up to the surface.
Where was
Whatever.
the stinky room?
It's
This
down.
way. God fucking damn it.
Hey, you clipped through the wall.
Yes, because Roll20 is a piece of shit, and when I tried to click and drag my token...
Oh man, can we click through the walls on this level?
No, you're doing it wrong, guys. You are
Oh,
awful
do I have to-
speedrunners.
Oh, I have to
Alright.
pause every, like, half a second?
Alright, left click, right click, left.
Frame perfect pauses.
Right.
Okay, so
But
I do
restrict
say-
movement is on. Why is it letting you go through the wall?
She's watched too much
Karu?
GDQ.
Karu, when I clicked Elrune's token to move her, I kept my mouse in the same spot too long. It pinged me, and then it kind of glitched out when I moved.
Oh my god.
New tech.
So yes, I actually figured out a new technique to get through the walls.
I see Garm has discovered another way too.
No, I can't actually see. I'm trying to replicate it. Oh, maybe here.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're now on the other side of the wall.
No, I'm not. I still see the interior of the room.
Oh, weird, because I see you on the other side of the wall.
Yeah, it's just how you have the dynamic light set up here.
dupe.
Okay, whoa, my computer glitched
Oh,
out quite
because
a lot.
half of that square is still
Right.
on that side. Yeah, I
Mhm.
see.
I'm doing my
Okay,
best.
so
Yeah,
short
what you
rest
Yeah.
and use some hit dice.
Also, Song of Rest. I'll take up my Bandor and just kind of like.
I'd also like to use prestidigitation on any large blotches of stink to hopefully not,
What
make
is-
us roll Constitution.
Hey, could you also use Prestidigitation on me? Because I still kind of have brain guts all
Oh
over.
yeah,
What
you would
is-
have been
Thank you.
first.
Good.
what does Song of Rest do?
We
You
get an
to
extra
add-
d6 of HP.
Yep, for every hit dice you spend.
Alright.
Let's see here. I spend.
So you get double the healing for each hit dice. I think that's just.
Oh my god, Garm.
Oh, you get not double the healing. You get an
It's-
extra d6. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just an additional d6. I read it wrong.
I get double the healing. Wait, no.
One, a two.
I have two kinds of hit dice. This is terrible.
You have to pick.
So that's 8. So 15.
Alrighty.
I am back up to max.
1d8 plus
I'm close enough that it doesn't
Oh,
matter terribly.
plus 1d6.
Dharma, I'm not sure if you were spending the 3d. Song of Rest only gives you 1d6 extra, not
Oh.
per hit
Yeah,
dice.
sorry. I read it wrong.
Yeah. So did I.
Holy shit.
So you get 6, not 15.
Yeah.
Well, I get 15.
Garm, do you need a little bit extra?
No, I'll be fine.
Sure.
Yeah, just give me a second and do the math to fix it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Also, Karu, can you make him not clip through the wall so I can actually see his health? Thank you.
All right, so you guys have a long rest.
No,
Short?
short.
1 hour. That's not the right command.
Do we want to
I
go on break
suppose
there?
Yeah, just give me a second.
She's.
Jeez. Oh,
Oh, there's a 1.
All right, so during your short rest, you guys hear. When have you speak Goblin?
Not on this character, I don't
Nope.
believe.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
So, especially Elrune, because you have the highest passive perception, you hear some goblinoid voices coming from the corridor outside, halfway through your rest, and just talking. Ugh.
I'm so sad you didn't end that with Rutro.
And then you just hear a pitter patter of feet just running the fuck away from the slaughter they just saw.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we should probably.
But we took out that outpost. There has to. Is there another one we don't know about?
Or they might have been coming from up top.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to try going back. I think I know how to get us out of here without going through the Hall of Mirrors, looking at my map.
Okay.
And I say we go to the surface.
Then let's do that.
Okay.
But
All right.
break first.
Yeah.
We'll go on break.
Be right back.
And I'm just gonna shill a little bit.
Yep.
So we did most of our shilling up front at the beginning of this, but we do have a few other things. We mentioned the charity event and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. Alright, well, if you enjoy what we do here, you can support us over at twitch.tv/Midgardia, where you can subscribe to us for $5 a month, or you can support us on Patreon for a variety of amounts. And I would like to take a moment to thank all of our various patrons. Shomaru, Heather, Kelly Ferwies, Georg Mir, Brielle, Pyrolytic, Jesus Mendoza, Keora, Sayoko, and me in midair. Thank you very much for your support. It allows us to continue doing this kind of stuff, and it allows our DMs to put more time into these sessions that we run. And we'll be right back. And we're back.
Welcome back, people. All right, so you guys had your long rest with a bit of an
Short.
interruption. Short rest. You had a short rest with a bit of an interruption there. Seems like you haven't killed every goblin on this level.
I mean, oops.
I'm
Um,
not shocked, but
So what would you like to do?
I want to head back towards 25B because I think that tunnel up there might lead to a path to get back up to 2B. So I want to check that way.
Okay. Do you want me to move you all there then?
Sure.
Does that mesh with my recollection of this place?
Yes.
Okay. Then yes.
Then yes.
We have
Please.
aligned ourselves in the teleportation square. I wish I could dub in the Star Trek teleportation sound effect whenever you do that.
Yeah, but
Because
Oh.
from what I remember on the map, this might take us up to where we need to go to get out of here.
okay.
I'm really looking
We-
forward to when it turns out that's absolutely not true and this goes to hell.
I mean,
Or-
yes, it might honestly do that, but
Sorry.
All right,
so
this corridor is about 3 feet high by 3 feet wide, meaning you're all on hands and feet crawling through this crawl space.
I'm probably just like
but it's
Hunched
goblin
over.
sized.
Yeah, it's goblin sized.
So you're telling me Tethrin can't fly here?
Deathrin cannot fly in here. All right, are you guys trying to be stealthy?
Yes.
I would.
Yes.
All right, roll some stealth checks.
I hadn't even considered it.
Well, Tethrin just mentioned it. I mean,
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
And then rolled a 16.
Sorry, I gotta turn you up a little bit, I think.
all right, so
I rolled a
Nope.
14.
14.
So-
Okay,
Two
Relatively
14s, a 16, and 18.
maybe. I should grab that.
Okay.
Oops. I
Let's
forgot
see.
to put another
The end
pack
of the tunnel.
No.
Elrin will just stand here and wait for the rest too.
Huh.
Poor Mitra.
I'd like to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Nothing magical is coming up.
I'd
At
like
least
to-
nothing new, since there's a lot of magic artifacts
Yeah.
on you guys.
I'd like to listen.
As you
real
go around the
close.
corner, in this corner here,
Yep.
you see a dead goblin with a caved-in skull.
Recent or
Dry blood or wet blood?
Maybe a week old.
Hmm.
Dry blood.
Are there? Does it look like?
Also, when you came out from the corridor, you found 3 pickaxes, 2 shovels, atop piles of rubble. No, I was
Okay.
wrong. It's a 5 foot by 5 foot, not 3 foot.
Oh, so I just had to kind of like duck a little bit.
My horns would still have gotten stuck in the ceiling.
There.
I'd like to take a pickaxe.
Yeah, I'd like to also. I know.
No, we
I'd
killed
like
the
to take a
rust
shovel.
monsters.
I'd like to take a shovel.
Yeah,
Your
you can't get your
buddies
pets
are
anymore.
dead.
Are these decent shovels and picks?
Yeah, it looks serviceable. It looks like they were being used to widen the tunnel.
Sure, I'll take a shovel.
Yeah.
Karu,
Okay.
as I walk, I'm keeping an eye out for any possible traps in this very, very long hallway.
And I would like to aid.
Well, traps and secret doors.
I was going to say, does the goblin have anything on it? Because I want to loot it.
It seems to have been looted already.
Shocking. All right.
And because this is something you guys will never learn otherwise, the text here tells me that the dead goblin is dead because a bugbear caved in its skull for falling asleep on the job.
One of us has speak with dead.
And then left the body there as a warning to all other goblins.
And I mean, I'm a useful in the getting around wanderer. I've seen things. I know what fists look like.
Pillar of Forest. I know where we are.
I do too. We could have gone this way first if anyone listened to me.
By the way, Zio, the goblinoid voices you heard, something about them squabbling between each other reminds you of some goblins that you had heard the last time you guys went for the exit.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding me? I'm storming towards that fucking secret door right now.
Do I know where the other end to that secret door is?
No, you do not. You guys have never looked through this door.
Where is that fucking door?
You guys know you had learned how to open this one. You just didn't open it last time.
Do I hear anything?
Give me a perception check.
8. Oh, I've got all my inspiration back. I forgot about that.
Elrond's pissed.
Yep.
You hear nothing.
Fuck.
I'd like to keep detect magic up, by the way.
Good to know.
I'd like to keep stealthing.
So the secret door opens to reveal an empty 10-foot square cubicle with a 5-foot wide tunnel of rough-hewn stone leading away from it. The tunnel descends slightly until it reaches a room that smells like a sewer.
Oh, gross. Is this their privy?
Wait, what the?
I'm staying back here.
What is in here?
The floor of the room tilts, so the west end is substantially deeper, and you see this whole room is covered in sewer water.
When we first enter, how deep is it?
At the east wall, so over here, it's basically flush with the ground, so like less than an inch. And for every 10 feet westward, it deepens by 1 foot. So where you guys are, it's about 1 foot deep, 1 to 2 foot deep.
And it's like,
I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights for Amitra.
Ew. How tall is the ceiling?
Like 20
Probably
feet.
6 feet.
I can't hear you, Cara.
20 feet.
20.
As you come in, Omitra, you notice that the statue is glowing purple.
Okay, is purple a color of magic school that I'm supposed to know?
No, it's actually glowing purple. Like,
Oh.
you think it's your spell, and you're like, I've never seen purple before. What's that supposed to mean? And then, like, Tethra and Elrond, like, you see a bit of the statue, and it's like, yeah, there's
What's
a glow.
glowing purple over there?
What school of magic is it?
It's purple magic.
Purple. It's the school of magic called purple. It's probably illusion.
What does the statue look like aside from purple?
Well, it used to have an arm. It no longer does.
Rip.
It's got a head with holes for eyes and a larger hole for its fanged mouth.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay, sorry. I
was gonna
forgot
say,
the
is it
first
like a
part of this.
human?
It is not human. It is
Is it
It's a
a
handout,
tiefling?
I bet.
I never know how to like pronounce this thing. It's a
Tiefling.
fish person with 4 arms. One of the arms broke and is possibly underwater.
Under sewer water. Gross.
Dear.
There's a statue of a it was 4-armed, now it's a 3-armed fish
Hmm.
figure.
Do you want to
Oh my
take a
God.
look down there?
So it's submerged up to its chest in the sewer water, and its head is up. It's turned around, so the head is facing the wall instead of you, but the rest of the body is facing you.
Are there
Turn.
ripples in the water like someone's gone through here?
Give me a perception check.
Turn the head.
Can I assist with that? I'd be looking at the water since I can't go any farther.
Sorry, what do you want to do?
I also want to look to see if there was signs of movement recently, because
Oh, and the part that
I
you can
can't
see.
do anything else.
Sure. Doesn't seem to be anything besides maybe like from dust falling from you or the others touching the water. Let me try. I want you to stop right there.
Oh no.
That's what I thought.
No, why would you go over there?
Because nobody said she shouldn't. They shouldn't.
E.
Sorry.
Because nobody told me not to.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
Omitra, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no.
What's gonna go well? 1d20 plus. What's gonna go real well?
What?
That's a C, not a
C.
D.
1C20.
Oh.
I got a 3!
Oh shoot.
No.
I
Good to know.
Wait, you said its head was above the water and it was chest deep, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, so you take 11 psychic
How
damage.
can it reach me?
Psychic? Oh shit.
Because it's a 60-foot thing. And we're going to go into initiative.
It's a what?
But I can't see anything.
It's a what?
I can kind of see something. I mean, a statue. I'm gonna have to fly in the fucking ew.
I can barely hear you, Show.
He's just muttering.
It's glitching too.
I'm
Oh.
gonna have to fly in the fucking sewer water.
Well, they can't even fly,
Above.
so.
Above the sewer water, not in the sewer water.
Oh, remember this is slanted, so while it's 20 feet tall, like in some places it's only 15 feet tall because of water.
15 on the left,
Yeah.
20 on the right.
But you said the edge, it's basically flush. So if you stand on the edge.
And
Oh,
that's where I'd be standing. I have range.
Even where you are, that's only 1 foot of water, so only your boots are getting in the water.
Oh.
Omitra, you have prestidigitation, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, good.
I also have a headache.
Oh god.
I think.
Probably.
All right,
I have a
Ellen?
headache, right? You said it was psychic.
Yes. Yeah, it was psychic damage.
Elru's going to here, skirt the edge. Can she see anything?
Oh dear.
Nope.
Okay, so she's going to hold her attack until she sees something hostile.
All right. It is not your turn yet, Ramovic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Omitra, give me another intelligence saving throw.
All right, I'm really good at this.
Ooh.
13. Still
Nice.
gonna get hit.
Yeah. Oh god.
So you take 6 psychic damage.
Ow!
Do I see what's hurting Omitra?
Get out of my head! Get out of my head, Charles!
Now it's your turn.
Yay. Karu, I have a rules question. Can I hold a spell?
Yes, but if you do not release it and your turn comes up again, you lose the spell slot.
Wow.
But
That's
you can hold
garbage.
a
It's a
cantrip.
cantrip.
Yeah.
The idea of holding a spell is you cast it and stop yourself from releasing it until the trigger happens. So technically, you've
Right.
already cast it.
Catherine,
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
fairy fire.
I will also
Could-
point out that something that I learned recently is that holding an action is a bonus action.
I thought it was a
What?
reaction.
It's a bonus action.
Okay. Can I go? All right. Straight into the shit water we go. All right. And
Wait, are you swimming in it?
yes.
Oh!
Well, it's 3 feet deep there, so it's like,
I'm sloshing through it, whatever.
yeah.
Alright, and fuck it, I'll hold an Eldritch Blast and shoot at whatever I see that isn't my friends. Yeah.
All right.
Alright. And that's my turn.
Alright. I'm going to fly as soon as I can. Because fuck up, I'm gonna be on the goddamn ground in the disgusting water. Why is there a... Don't know why that was there. And then... I don't see anything, do I? Like,
Water
just... I mean,
and the
anything that could
statue.
be... Anything that could be attacking, like anything on the ceiling.
Nope.
Okay. Well... also, Zio, I'm not casting Fairy Fire because I'd get them too, no matter where I place it.
Yeah, but if this thing is invisible, it'll reveal the invisible thing. I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, I know. Well, fine.
Like, luckily it doesn't do damage.
Yeah,
And if it doesn't
fine.
reveal anything, you can break concentration.
Fine. I guess I'll cast Fairy Fire. Just let me get the shape.
Your DC is a 16.
It is.
Okay. It rolled a 12.
Cool.
It's a
So
20-foot square show.
Oh, well. So a bit bigger than that.
Yeah.
you can drag it out from the...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot.
We're
forgot
not
you
used
did
to
that
having
now.
those things.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Jeebus.
It's
So, the thing
big.
that was invisible. It's not invisible no more.
No more. All right.
Although Ral and Omita both have to roll it as well.
Yes,
Sorry,
Ralmavik
guys.
Omitra, you guys need to do a dexterity check.
For sure.
What is that thing?
Hey, Karu, I was
Mhm.
holding my attack, I'm just gonna say.
Shoot.
Can you see
Me
it?
too.
Yes.
Well, sorry
I
guys, you're
can in
glowing.
fact see it.
All right. Ralmavik, you do not see it because
Right.
there's a statue between you and it. But Elrune, you can.
Okay.
Alright, and then...
And I have advantage because it failed, correct?
Yes.
22.
Hits.
Ooh.
You don't check.
24 damage? Am I doing that right?
Yes.
Mhm.
And then as a bonus action, I would like to kind of glance. Well, I can't see Omitra, but I'd like to be like,
It's dead.
oh, never mind.
Fairy fire, man.
Okay.
I will just say that's the only time I can use that today.
All right.
Unless
So
we
I
took
have
another
one
long
next
rest.
to it as well.
Omitra and Ralmavik are still glowing,
Sorry.
and what you
No, they're
see
not.
is it looks like I'm big in the token.
It's an ooze.
It is an ooze. It's a gray ooze.
They did psychic damage? Whoa.
It's a variant.
Okay. A grooze.
You're
Are
muted,
you all
Zio.
right, Omitra?
Why did we come in here? I mean, aside from the fact that now I can do this and turn the head.
Karu,
Hmm.
did you get my earlier message? Which I would have done as soon as I saw that thing facing the opposite direction. But
Oh, what did you say?
I'd like to expend a charge on my Wand of Secrets.
Oh, okay.
Flap.
There's no magic here. I mean, there's no secrets.
So no traps and no
Mm-mm.
secret doors or anything.
Omitra, you go to turn it, and you notice that the reason it was turned was because someone was unscrewing it, because apparently the head can be screwed off. And they were almost done, probably scared off by the ooze before they finished. So you managed to unscrew the head from the statue. And inside you find a compartment that is a bit charred. It has some melted wax from candles. And
Oh.
you notice that the statue head has like holes in the eyes and mouth, so any candles
Oh.
inside would
Oh, that's all it was.
Yes.
So
Omitra, do you see anything down that way?
You're muted, Pie.
Detect magic up. Do I see anything?
Nope.
Because otherwise it looks like a dead end.
Okay.
really? Okay.
Best guess, this probably is just connected to the sewer system of the city.
I wanted to just double check.
Why did we come in here?
Curiosity.
Okay. I'm just going to stand here and blast everyone that comes out with prestidigitation.
Luckily, only my boots got dirty.
Mine too.
Thank you.
Relmivik, good luck.
Yee. I'd like to give inspiration to Omitra for
had-
that.
He had white pants.
Oh.
They're still white.
Yeah, I'd like to give Omitra inspiration for using prestidigitation so that we can be sure that they become white again. No little stains.
Oh. Sorry.
All right.
So,
So you guys know that that's the exit.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're going back to the city.
Yep.
Why were you all salty before, Elrune?
Salty?
Yeah, you were all pissed or something. Did the door jam on you or something?
No. You remember those goblins I heard?
Yeah.
They sounded familiar, like the ones we used to hear behind that door.
Where'd they go?
My guess is up to the surface.
Alrighty. Do. Shenaniganery.
So you guys calling up to
Yep.
Run
Yep.
up!
the Yawning Portal?
Yep.
Hey, look, we're still alive!
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
rich. Let us up so I can have cake.
Cool. Bucket comes down.
1 gold, right?
Yep. 1 gold each.
Yep.
I'm gonna switch to the Mad Mage's mask because I'm gonna make it invisible.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
You made
I
it
wonder
invisible.
if he could talk to you above ground.
I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out.
All right.
All right. They haul up the money, and then they bring down the elevator and haul you guys up back into the Yawning Portal. Civilization. At last. This time you guys were down there like, what, 5?
I think a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a week.
And we're
Week
still
to 10
alive.
days.
week to 10 days. Yeah, I'm not. I haven't. I lost count.
And I look
Can I
great.
I know how this tavern works. Can I look around and see if money's getting exchanged because people lost bets on if we would ever show up again?
Give me a perception check.
I'd like to aid.
22.
Okay.
Oh, that was a.
She had whispers on.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. You see a couple people just exchanging money. One thing of note, you notice one figure that looks like a wizard just watching you guys intently with a bit of curiosity and a bit of interest.
Do I
Aw.
recognize this person? Are they a regular?
They are. Give me a history check.
Oh, Karu, why would you do that to me?
You can be inspired.
Oh,
Oh.
wow, never mind.
Never mind.
21.
Okay.
Yeesh.
He's on point now.
You recognize him as Volothamp Gidarm.
Oh,
Bless
Really?
you.
Vol Van Kidard?
Volothamp Gidarm.
Volo.
Best known for his book Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
He's a pretty famous explorer.
I take a mental note of that. Then look
I
at the
see
others.
what you did there.
What?
Mm. I will go talk to my connections if you guys want to restock on supplies.
Mm-hmm. I would like to get some parchment and charcoal so I could do some rubbings.
And I'm heading out.
What time of day is it?
Oh yeah, we forgot what the sun looks like.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh my god, it's 2 a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
Oh,
I'm gonna
jeez.
walk out.
What is sun?
I'm gonna walk out, look expectantly at the sky, and go, oh, and then walk back in.
Yeah, I guess we should probably get a room.
That probably explains why it's so busy in here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While they're trying to see the sky, I'm just going to get us a room then.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, what did you say, Shu?
Which part?
What did you want to do?
Oh, well, considering it's 2 a.m., I can't do what I want to do.
Oh, right. Go get your charcoal and stuff. Yeah, that's
Uh-huh,
probably going to be
but-
closed.
But what about the other thing? Do I hear any response from that?
No.
Hmm.
But you do
It's 2
see
a.m.,
the
dude. It's sleeping.
adventurer kind of like wave a hand at you and Ralmovic as Ralmovic comes back inside, disappointed that there's no sun.
I'm going to raise an eyebrow and kind of just like, I guess, order some food and then go over. Just whatever sounds the best at the moment.
Okay.
I'll probably
Take a seat.
order.
Take a seat.
Mhm.
You're how far have you gone adventuring down that hole?
Not terribly far. We've got a bit of a completionist on our hands. So every
I
nook
see.
and cranny.
Well,
More like every
if,
stinking cranny.
Shh. True.
if you share your adventures, or I could pay for your drink and food.
Sounds great. Wham!
All right.
Like
So
the
you all sit
cloak?
down.
It's not for sale.
That is quite an impressive cloak. I think I've seen it before.
Probably. He was in the market. I can't believe no one wanted this.
It
It
was-
takes a fine eye for someone to want something like that.
Alright, sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
It's all right. I'm being paid in food and drink for tales of our adventures. You would be in the area too if you'd like to join.
Yes.
Yeah, he did
Mm.
wave around when I go over too.
Mm-hmm.
I got us a room.
Yeah, I will tell glorious and elaborate tales.
As my food
Alright.
arrives.
True tales.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay.
It's easier that way.
As my
Sounds
food
like
arrives,
regret.
I'm going to move something that is still invisible, so I can actually eat.
Beautiful. I'm not gonna tell outright lies. Just like
Oh yes,
make them bigger.
embellished.
Yes.
Embellish them, and
Or
I
make
will
myself
read-
seem either less stupid or more important.
I will, to my own entertainment, completely aid in that.
Do you guys? How much do you tell him about like what you're doing with the whole Xanathar guild?
We don't.
nothing.
That we leave out.
I'm just gonna tell him that we are thinking of making it safer for others, and considering making maps of the first level or so.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Would you be knowledgeable about anyone that would want in on this?
I've met many adventurers, but they're adventurers, so a clean dungeon doesn't seem like something that would necessarily interest those types.
Oh, not
Besides-
necessarily a clean dungeon. I mean, at least know what's coming up.
Yes,
Mapping
I
it
could
out.
see how selling maps of Undermountain would be useful if it wasn't for the fact that Hallister likes changing things around and redecorating every now and then.
How often does that happen?
Well, that depends on the mage's mood.
That's true. What's the shortest time in between?
I do recall a story of a group who went down there and went to sleep in a room and woke up with no doors leading out.
How did
How
they
did
get
she
out
get
to
that
tell the
story?
Oh, teleportation.
Yeah. Luckily, it
Interesting.
wasn't. Luckily, they were able to find that while the door was not there, the corridor outside was still there, and they didn't teleport into the stone.
I was wondering what would happen if you did that.
Mm,
Nothing
generally
good, I'm
just
sure.
pushes you back.
Huh.
Unless you have a mishap, but generally the
Oh, so
spell
that's
just
why I couldn't teleport through the magical gate. Still should have worked.
gates, you say.
It was like a window,
Hmm.
only shiny. And less breakable with bar stools.
Would you like to hear a tale?
Sure. I would love to. In fact, I will refill his drink. Elrond is going to be so pissed.
This story dates to the fall of Ilifarn, an elven kingdom to the north. An alabaster throne belonging to Silgaith Odark, the last coronal of Ilifarn, disappeared from the capital city of Elinthaldar when the Mad Mage built his tower, and today stands Waterdeep. It's said that a group of dwarves feared the destruction of such a miraculous work of stonecraft and stole the throne right out from under the elves' slender noses.
Rude.
But should you find it in Undermountain, it would please the elves of the north to know it survives.
Have we seen such a throne?
Have you seen such a throne?
I
You guys have run into quite a lot of thrones, but
Yeah,
none
we
of them
have.
made of alabaster.
alabaster.
Was there a throne in the coffin room with all the alabaster shit?
No.
Okay. It wasn't that chair I wrecked, right?
No.
No,
Okay, cool.
that was not. That was That was the
You lot are planning to go back down there, aren't you?
Yes. We still have business down there.
Oh, yes.
If you find it and bring me news of its location, I might be able to give something in return.
Oh, ho.
We need to actually make a note of this. There are a lot of things that we have going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, speaking of that, Tethrin, you get a tap 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 on your shoulder.
I kind of turn to glance.
You see 3 strings.
Ah. Still working on it. Haven't gotten that far yet.
Ah, I was just coming to ask you that. All right, well, you still have the pouch.
I do.
All right, well, it's good to see you're alive. That shows much promise. You remember who you have to give that to?
Kalal Kladani.
Good, good. Pats you on your shoulder. We should, you want to give it a go? And he points to the spot where bards usually play.
Sure. Why not?
All right.
Before we get into that, I would like to make a bit of a gesture. And I would like to... Hold on, let me just check to make sure that I actually can do this. Yeah, why not? I would just like to cast Enhance Ability on myself discreetly.
Give me a stealth check.
Hey. With a flourish as I bring out my Pandor. Hey, it's a performance. Oh shit, should I turn that into a performance check to make it? I mean, it's gonna be for a performance anyway.
Yeah. All right. So he just like watches you cast magic on yourself and he's like,
Wink.
"Oh, that's just cheating."
Bards are meant to perform. They're not meant to play fair.
All right, give me a
So I'm gonna cast.
performance check.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast it with Eagle Splendor, so I have advantage on charisma-based checks. Okay, that was a 28, a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, wait, that was that dude's actual name.
Yeah.
Yes.
His name.
His name is 3 Strings.
I thought you just turned around and saw the 3 strings of his lute.
I
I
mean,
he plays a 3-string lute. That's why he's called 3 Strings.
mm-hmm.
They say if you
How
give
is
him a
that?
4th string, he turns into ash.
All right, let's see what he rolls for performance. 10, 11.
Even without advantage, I would have totally whooped his butt.
He's not great, but you knew that ahead of time because you've heard him play before, and like
Yeah,
he tries his best to keep up with you, but eventually he's just like giving you like a backdrop to the better performance that is happening right beside him.
mm-hmm.
Good sport.
Yep. Do we make any money off of that? Considering what I
2
rolled.
a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
It's
People are
2
drunk.
a.m.
They'll give a lot of money.
That's true, but I mean it was a pretty good show.
I mean, he's alright.
I'm better, but yeah.
No, I mean, it's an okay show.
Oh. This
He's
last
alright.
enhance ability lasts an hour, by the way, so if you wanted us to make another performance check, I still have advantage.
All right, so after, they ask for an encore, you perform again for a while, and by the time you're ready to retire, you've made like 30 gold.
Woohoo.
Damn.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna wind up having to do when we come back up here, since we haven't gotten much loot. Just come back up in the wee hours of the
What?
morning and perform and make a killing that
Shit.
way instead.
Come during dinner.
No, they're not
Yeah,
drunk enough yet.
why bother going down into the dungeon when you can make money off of?
Birds, man.
Well,
I
to be
rolled-
fair, the main reason I'm going down into that dungeon is to fucking find my mentor.
That's true.
Nice.
I mean, do you really need your mentor anymore?
Yeah, I kind of do. Yeah, also, just because I find my mentor doesn't mean I have to find our the other apprentices. Wouldn't be the first time they tried to lose me. Well,
All right, so you guys eat, have good music, and
mhm,
a place to sleep for the night.
cool. Do we get our long rest?
Yes.
Oh shit! I was muted. I was gonna ask the guy that we were telling stories to.
Yep.
Have there been any scandals that we missed out on?
Do you want to
Hmm.
know about the salt operas?
No, I want to know if word's gotten up about us.
Or about, like, a certain guild getting massacred? I didn't say that out loud.
Scandals? No. I did. Did you guys tell him about the adventuring party you helped take out?
Oh. I mean, you mean the
We think
adventuring
we
party
saw a
we helped
ghost.
avenge?
But yeah, do you tell him about the tale of vengeance?
I would probably mention that. Oh yeah, we saw a ghost, and he was very angry with his party.
Okay. Well, that's not much to go on, but yeah, he no, I did notice that in the past few days we've had quite a lot of groups go down into the dungeon.
More so than usual.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Huh.
looked more mercenary types than adventurers, to be fair, but yes.
Fighters,
some
maybe?
groups.
Did anyone say why they were going down, or just the usual?
They were very tight-lipped.
Did they have anything
Wonderful.
in common, like any
Yeah,
certain
who's
perks?
hiring? Maybe they'll
Hmm.
hire us.
I'm not sure that I'd want that
I'm
particular.
not sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if they belong to a group.
Can I ask around the other patrons of this 2 a.m. fucking bar?
Give me an investigation check.
I'd like to aid.
Come with me, ask questions.
Yes, and grant inspiration as well.
All right, inspiration, huh? 1d8, huh?
Yes.
Kara's like, you fucking bitches.
Would you guys
26.
stop rolling nat 20s?
I'm just gonna point you min-maxed.
Yes.
You have Teflon to thank for that not natural one.
Not a
Yep.
5.
The tieflings know how to work together.
Apparently,
A little extra sway of the hip.
yeah, they're just plying the drinks and offering some drinks.
And
It does
looking like
cost
pretty
you like
ladies.
the equivalent of like 2 gold worth of food and booze as you
Yeah,
go
that's
about
fair.
talking to people. But you do eventually get some notes that apparently the groups that have been going down have affiliation with these in Tarim.
Oh,
What's that?
oh,
Do I recognize that?
Give me a history check.
yeah, I'd like to as well. Ooh. I mean, that makes.
Later. Okay, so Mitra, you're not that local. You're not. Tethrin, you recognize them because they're a fairly large and well-established mercenary group.
Mm-hmm.
They're well known for producing mercenaries of high caliber, like only the best of the best get into the Zentarum. You probably know them because your master has probably used them before as escorts,
Oh yeah.
because they're basically people for hire.
Yep.
They do seem to have some presence in Waterdeep, because again, it's a big city. They probably
How do you spell?
Now, why they're going down into this dungeon? Who knows? Maybe someone hired them? They you do get the idea that the people that work for the Zentarum generally tend to not speak, and the only reason you find out is because someone's like, "Oh yeah, I saw someone that I knew worked for Zentarum was one of the groups." So,
Huh. I wonder. Because, as you said, we probably used them as escorts before, so
sorry.
I've probably been playing the role of support for them
Yeah,
before. So I likely know at least a couple people who are a part of that.
possibly. Yeah.
Hmm.
At least they're front-facing operation. You, as a slight historian, would know also that Zentarum also have shadier
I
branches.
I'm aware. I probably
You
also
probably know their existence, but not what they do. But
Well,
probably nothing good.
hmm, doesn't
Yes,
mean
Pi.
All right, I can't find my notes from then, which is why I'm asking.
Mhm.
What was the reason that they were disgraced? Was it financial or social?
It was
Slave trading, I believe. They were into slave trading.
Yes.
Okay. What was her house's name?
Her name was Asvel Rosnar. Rosznar. And
And
she
how
had
do you,
told you that her brother had apparently
The Black
does she?
Viper.
Yeah, she had heard that her brother had gone down into the dungeon to have a meeting with some of the Xanathar Guild people.
oh great.
Okay. Who? Did I get the impression that she was any good with merchants and might know people like that?
Probably, considering the amazing cloak that she has. And that's probably how she's trying to recover her business. Like she's trying to get, family business not slavery.
I see. Yeah, I guess I'll go sleep for the night, and when it is almost reasonable, but not quite, I'd like to go try and find her.
Ah,
All right. Is anyone else doing anything, or are you all retiring?
retiring for the night.
Okay. All right. So I need everyone but Zio to leave the voice.
Uh,
Garm, you're the one streaming.
Oh yeah.
Get your butt back up here.
You said
Yeah,
everybody but
you're streaming.
Zio.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
I went, wait, everyone but Zio and Garm, and then you.
Yeah, I forgot that you were streaming.
I
Apparently he did
listened
too.
well, the dungeon master told me to do it. All right.
And
well,
I'm a little shithead, so I
I'm-
didn't.
I'm gonna go grab pizza and let you guys do this.
All right.
Alrighty. Alrighty, bye.
Oh my god, Garu. I just have to say, it is so fucking lucky there are no camps for me right now. Because I was grinning like a madman the moment you dropped that name. Ah!
Hey, look, it wasn't me who was like, hey, figure out who's going down into the dungeon. It was totally their idea.
Oh, I know, but oh my god, I am so lucky cams were not on. Okay, I'm good now. I had to say something. Oh my god, I've been freaking out for the last 15 minutes since you dropped that.
All right. Well, so while these guys are doing all that, where's Elrune going?
Probably to the same place that she went last time, where she goes to report. Probably hideout location, office area. I don't know. It's where she goes to report in to her superiors about what she's been doing and how her mission's going and shit.
It's probably a front-facing business,
Mm-hmm.
and then around the back you just go into the basement, and they have a place that is always manned. Like
Mhm.
even if it's 2 o'clock in the morning, they're gonna have someone on watch.
Yeah. Considering she doesn't know when they're gonna head out, and some of this is time sensitive with, the whole we've just taken out a ton of Xanathar people.
Yeah.
She's going down there. She wants to speak to at least a superior. She doesn't know who's going to be down there, but someone she knows she can trust with this information who's not going to fuck anything up.
Mm-hmm.
She'd love it if it was her mentor, but she knows that she's probably not there right now.
No, it is not your mentor, but you do find someone who is. I don't have that on a handout. I'm just looking for this interim.
Ranking system?
Yeah.
I can see if I can find it. So I have one of my books here. Hey, things we should have had ready, but heh.
I don't want the beliefs. I want the ranks.
Fuck this. Let's go to Google. Fang is the first. Wolf, Viper, Ardragon, and then Dreadlord.
This would probably be a third rank, so Viper?
A Viper? Okay.
Yeah.
That's high enough. Should be okay reporting into him. I'm guessing someone she knows.
Yeah, you would know them.
Okay. Hello again. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Elrune, you're still alive.
I know, surprise, right?
Yes,
I'm a little surprised
you've
as
been
well.
doing good work down there.
Is there anyone else around, or is this somewhere we can talk privately?
Now they're all gone to sleep.
Perfect. Well, considering some of this is a bit time sensitive, I wanted to report it now instead of in the morning. First of all, we have cleared out 2 Zentarum outposts on
Surely you mean Xanathar's.
Xanathar. Sorry, Karu, that was my fault. 2 Xanathar outposts on level 1, and the 2 that are on level 2. At this point, there is, as far as I'm aware, no Xanathar guild on the 1st or 2nd level.
Does that mean you've completely explored the first level?
There's a bit missing. I've added more to my map, but unfortunately we've also explored a bit more. I'll have to add that in the morning. but I can show you the locations of where the outposts were and what I've cleared out. One of the outposts on the second level is actually right beside the stairs going down to the third level.
Interesting. We'll want to make sure that no one else takes control of that area.
It's a pretty widespread area, but there's already pretty well enforced locations that they had their outposts, and everything's been cleared out, including a couple zombie beholders. But a couple other things. My group and I came across a very, very valuable stash.
Oh.
First, I would like to point out I am the only one in my group who is part of the Zentarum. So they don't know much of this info. I simply said I had connections who could get this valuable merchandise out, and we'd get a cut. So, Karu, what was the clan's name again? Do you remember?
The Malarkandors?
Okay. We found a stash of approximately 200, I think it was, Karu? Almost
Oof,
200.
It might be more.
Over 200?
I'm pretty sure it's more than 200. Because there was 200 in one room.
Oh, okay. So probably like 300.
No, I think it was like 250 in between both of them.
Okay, so Elrond just smirks and she's like, we found approximately 250 magically protected and kept fresh. Not fresh, but kept preserved. I can't remember the clan's name. You literally just told me. Insert clans. Malarkin Dwarven Wine.
You're right, it's 200 because it was 140 in the first room and 50 in the second.
Okay, so 200.
Okay.
200 barrels of this wine. They are warded and magically contained. We opened one to make sure it was still good, and I will point out it is good.
Interesting. So we have to find a way to bring that out here and then peddle it.
Mm-hmm. And considering this
Slowly.
is a clan that no longer exists, this is going to be a very rare commodity. But considering they're magically preserved, you can easily wean this into Waterdeep for quite some time.
Yeah, not just Waterdeep. That's... Wow, you might actually get a promotion from that.
That is what I'm hoping for. Oh, I also have this. It is a report from the Strauss name. God, I can't remember. I am Israel's. Since I was coming up to the surface, I said I would bring this up as well. He was dealing with level 2, or at least attempting. We at least, my group and I took out the 2 Xanathar outposts. So there is that. There was a third, but that got taken out by some bloodthirsty adventurers before us, so obviously that group wasn't very strong. But yes, a whole lot of ale and a whole lot of cleared out area.
You have maps to get to the ale?
Yes, I do.
Do you have a report to leave with me? Of your own?
I'll have to write the report, but honestly, I could do that now. I wanted to report the Xanathars being cleared out as soon as possible, because I know time is of the essence with getting our people in.
Yeah, we've been sending forces down in there to take over the northern end of the first level.
Where the Undertakers were.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll let them know to send some groups to at least keep watch.
Oh, I'll pull out our map.
Oh, you're just cutting out.
Yeah, Elrond will pull out her map and point to the mirror hallway and say, do not send people down here in case the magic is not properly dispelled. it is extremely dangerous. It basically creates shadow doppelgangers who were very difficult to fight. I'm going to complete the map tonight to fix it up, but the southern path goes down into a carved out tunnel that takes you around that area. So you'll be able to get there far easier. While we were resting, we heard 2 goblins who unfortunately we weren't able to stop from escaping. That was after we took out all of the Xanathar personnel. I don't know if those were 2 goblins who were part of Xanathar or if they were possibly 2 goblins who just lived down there and ran the hell away once they saw the massacre. I can't guarantee that, but it sounded like just 2 goblins.
All right. We'll send someone to investigate. I do have people in the yawning portal. I can ask them if they've seen any goblins coming out.
All right.
And if they haven't, then make sure that they don't.
Yes. I will also confirm that when we were attacking the outposts, no one got away, and all intellect devourers were destroyed before they could escape.
Excellent work. You're
I'll
doing
make
quite well, Elrune.
Thank you. I'm hoping to get a promotion out of this.
Well, we'll have to see what the higher ups say, but I will make sure they get all this information.
All right. Before I leave, I'll make sure to write up a report and I'll update my map. After that, we'll be staying at the Yawning Portal for tonight at least. I don't know how soon we'll be leaving to go back down. Probably within a day is my guess. We're going to resupply. And our goal next is I want to finish mapping out the first and second levels. There's still a few corners we haven't checked. And then we'll be heading down to the 3rd level.
All right.
Thank you.
He reaches behind his desk and grabs a pouch and hands it over to you.
Ellerin takes it. Takes a peek inside.
There's like 20 gold inside for resupplies.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Once you talk to the higher ups in order to keep my allies from getting too hissy, they will need at least a slight cut of the wine profits. But
That can be arranged.
honestly, if I get a promotion out of this, I don't need a cut from that wine.
You realize we will not be able to give them a cut until we have secured the location.
I am well aware, but I will at least let them know that I trust my contacts. And after all, you have to make sure you can get it out to sell before you can give any money.
Yep. Yeah, if you continue on this route and solve our problems in Skullport, you're definitely in for a raise.
Yes, I'm hoping so. But level 3 comes first, and that's going to be difficult. Have you heard any news of Xanathar activity in level 3? Or are they not touching that?
We haven't been able to get any word past level 3 because of the outposts that, well, you took out right now. So you're probably going to be the first Centauran going down there. Unless someone manages to get up to us from Skullport. But we haven't heard from Skullport yet.
Alright. Unfortunately, communication is difficult when I'm down there, because getting through multiple levels to bring up a report is hard to do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, no magic will serve, or else we would have given you something.
I do have one question. We have people now in the 1st level. Communication works inside the dungeon, just not outside. Is there someone on the 1st level and the Undertakers that I would be able to communicate with? Then they would be able to leave the dungeon and give a report far quicker than I could travel.
We can have that arranged.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
And Halloran is going to go off to write her reports, update her map, and hand in a copy of the map at least.
Okay. Are you doing the map on your own?
Yeah, she'll take 20. Like,
Okay.
she'll get this done, carefully, update anything that she knows needs to be updated. Because she's basically making sure she has a second map she can give to her superiors.
Mm-hmm.
So she knows it'll take a while, but she wants to get this right. Leave notes of where the wine is, where possible traps are, things like that.
Okay.
She will also leave notes on the portals we've noticed and what we've kind of sort of figured out weird things about so far. It's not perfect, but it's something. I don't know where they go. I don't know how to get through them because we couldn't get through them, but we know how to open one of them.
Yeah.
It's
Something
all right.
weird is going on there, but this is what I know.
Yeah. Maybe someone else can figure out the next step. All I know is rusty shit is needed for this one.
Yeah. You guys never did pass by the other one with the old tree.
I don't have a stick to poke it with.
It's true.
I will admit, Karu, I'm going to acquire a couple sticks to poke it with while we're on the surface.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I'm curious now. It has a tree on it. I'm going to find some sticks so I can poke it with the stick. And I'm going to get a few different sizes to see how much of a stick it actually needs.
All right. So then you head back to the inn.
Yeah.
All right. So
Probably tired as hell by that point, but I need to get all my reports and shit done. Oh, the others are going to hate me for this in the future. Let's see how long it takes them to come back. Oh, I saw. Okay. They're probably finishing their... they're there.
Sorry, finishing sentences.
Oh my god, I knew it. That's what I was literally saying as you popped in. I was like, oh, they're probably finishing. Oh, there's pie.
Yep.
Listen, ADD and me wanted to finish the thought before it disappeared into the ether.
That is fair. Garm is aware we're back, right?
Probably not.
Garm.
He can't hear us.
He's muted, you nincompoop.
Muted, not deafened.
Oh, he took his headphones off to eat.
Yeah.
I want it.
But is he watching us?
Oh, well, I don't know. I'm trying to wave right now, and then I remembered I don't have a camera.
Beautiful.
I'm fantastic at this, guys. Seriously.
There, I'm waving for you. Not like I think you can really.
Just hold up a paper going, Garm, come back.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh, whoa. Hey, guys, you know what I found?
What?
The Allen?
Volothamp Gadarm.
He has a handout.
He has a mustache.
And a beard.
Let's admit, we have to admit here, Karu, of course, Volo has a handout.
Yeah.
He has a sheet, too, but you're not fighting him.
You mean we can fight him?
No.
No.
What level is he?
Don't want to know.
I want to know.
Did I miss anything cool?
Interesting information that you'll never know, but the viewers know.
Give me an insight check, Pi. Since you guys spent like at least an hour talking to this guy.
Could I aid?
No.
Roll your own damn insight.
Yeah, could I at least do that? Okay,
13.
cool. Let me get to it. I'm pretty sure that my insight is poop. I'm pretty sure that I rolled a 20, not natural.
Your insight is poop, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's untrained.
Okay, I'll be honest, both of your insights are poop.
He's an adventurer. He's pretty well known. Like, he's written a book about monsters. He's got to be pretty high level. Tethran, this guy must be a charlatan.
Yeah, he's full of.
He probably gets most of his stories from people here in the.
God, is he Gilderoy Lockhart?
He's got a challenge rating of 1/4.
Oh my god!
He's like a
Yeah,
level 1
He's Guild
adventurer.
War Lockhart.
That's what I.
Yeah, he is. Just make sure to run away before he starts saying obliviate.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just kind of shoot him or
Mhm.
breathe fire on him.
Yeah, his. You think more than an adventurer, he just likes buying drinks for adventurers and using those stories and making the books and then selling them.
Eh,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Volo. Such an interesting fellow. All right, well, you
Eh.
guys had a long rest. You have spent a night in a comfortable, soft bed. You even had the chance to take a warm bath.
Oh yes.
and have warm food.
Oh yeah.
Yep,
Instead of
Come
rations.
down for breakfast, and there's like fried eggs, a side of ham,
Bacon.
fresh baked bread.
Oh my god.
Bacon.
Who cares about bacon when we have fresh baked bread?
Oh,
I said a side of
glorious food.
ham. They probably have some bacon there.
If there's
There's
ham,
probably
there's a
more
pig.
ham.
Is
Glorious, warm, delicious, fresh food that hasn't been dried. And time to restock our inventory.
Yep.
And bother nobles.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
Bother nobles.
Yes.
We'll keep shopping to a minimum. Basically,
Thank fuck.
you guys have your coins written down. If you can buy it, you can buy it. There's no
Oh,
weird.
BT dubs,
just-
guys.
Mhm.
We also have that pot of awakening that we can
The
sell.
what?
Yeah, yeah. The pot of plant aliveness.
Oh, that. That will require a bit more than just handing it over.
Oh,
What?
that's.
Yeah, I know.
What do you mean? You mean
You have to
haggling?
find a buyer.
You
Oh,
have
yeah,
to
but
find a buyer.
I mean, I'm sure we could find somebody.
And it's more likely that you'll get a trade more than.
Oh, that's perfectly fine. I've already got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh,
All right,
I-
so Mitra, you said you wanted to go looking for a certain noble.
Yes.
Easy enough. You find Asvel's home. She.
Oh yeah. Catherine's coming with me because he seems very entertaining, if nothing else. What?
Okay. Is anyone else going with you?
Nope. Well, unless they follow us.
Nah, I'm doing other shit. I need to
Mm.
resupply. We haven't finished our job with her, so why would we go talk to her?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Ralovic, you going shopping too?
Yeah, I'll go buy some stuff.
All right. Okay, so a page lets you in, wait into a small waiting room that has seen better days,
mhm.
Mm-hmm.
and eventually, Asvel shows up, sees you. Have you found him?
No, but we. We may have an opportunity for you. Oh shit, did I?
Hmm.
I did bring some with.
Oh yes, you did.
So I have a flask of the dwarven ale with me,
Okay.
and
I said I was gonna go to my contact. Fuck!
You didn't tell us
you didn't
that.
tell me not to.
I actually told you guys I had a contact and I was going to go, like, I knew
Yeah.
people who could get that wine safely out.
Yes, you didn't tell me not to do anything about it.
Oh, I'm gonna. I have my
You
map
tell.
I'm going to point out.
What?
I have the fucking map I'm going to point out.
I'm still a wanderer.
See, annoying bit is you tell us to be upfront with the information and stuff, but you never say what when you're doing that stuff.
I literally already said I have a contact. I know people who can get that out. That's why I wanted to go to the surface as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Well, we've got somebody who might be able to sell it for us.
or help.
Hmm. Hmm.
All right, so you serve. Should you ask for a
So-
glass? I'm guessing, and
Yeah.
give her a sip.
Surprise, it's poison.
I would taste them first if she was iffy about it.
Alright.
Sames.
She takes a sip. Oh, this is good. This is dwarven.
Yes,
Mhm.
we nod knowingly.
Okay, I'm listening.
I've been around, and a colleague of mine is. She's much better with a map than before. Thank God. We know where the rest of it is, but they are heavy, and it's not on the first floor. If we were to
Hold
find
on,
some...
hold on. You're telling me this comes from Undermountain.
Well, that's where we were, yes.
Mhm.
How much did you find?
How much did we find?
Almost 200 casks.
So we'll tell her.
At least a few casks.
Enough to be
Even
interesting.
one cask would sell for like 40 gold here.
I'm gonna like try and hint that we found like 50.
Okay, give me a deception roll.
I'd like to aid. God, why am I not doing this?
I don't know. 19. Why aren't you doing
Why do
this?
you not have insight trained, girl?
That's why she's disgraced. Other nobles have this trained.
Okay. She narrows her eyes at. She uses magic to narrow your eyes.
Hey,
she
stop
narrows
that.
her eyes at you guys and goes, "No, really. How much did you find?"
At least twice that.
Enough that it's worth it.
Hey, at least twice that was not a lie.
It's not.
And you said it was on the second level.
I said it was not on the first.
Oh, you said it was
Yeah.
not on the first. Okay.
Which also was not a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Realtor taught me well how to not tell the truth.
Okay.
But not actually lie.
I know it's
So
great.
it's not on the first level. But you have maps to get to it?
Yes, until someone decides to try and change things up.
Yeah.
I'd have to find someone capable of moving that and fast.
Well,
And
But
you all, how much do you want for this information?
we'd probably have to discuss that with our map maker, but
mhm.
Well,
did we discuss
considering
this
most
at all
of the heavy
before?
lifting and selling would be done by me, how about 10% of the profits?
Hey, persuady boy.
Hmm.
Yeah, you probably know more about merchanty things from traveling with your mentor.
Karu,
What
is that a
is-
complete rip-off?
Yeah, I mean, I assume it is, but I don't know
I
by
assume
how
it is
much.
too, because merchants generally go high and try and see how gullible somebody is.
Yeah, like
10%
should it be
of the
50-50
profits is
or
10% is more like finder's fee.
So 10% to
Okay.
us?
Yes.
It's
And
a
they-
ripoff.
Oh, that is. Now, see, you might be doing the selling, dear. But we actually did the finding, and we actually fought our way there. And we're the ones
Mhm.
with the maps.
And
We're
not the
com-
ones with the disgraced house.
hmm At this point, we could just as easily find somebody else. In fact, one of our other party members might already know someone else. So
Getting pricing from them.
we certainly don't need you as much as you need us. Try again.
So you're telling me you have one of your party members already looking for another person
I
that I'd
said
have
one
to
of our,
compete with?
I said one of our party members might know someone else.
She didn't tell us not to go out.
Come now, you're a merchant house. You should know all about competitive bargaining.
No, she can tell Omitra was just like, oh, that didn't occur to me. Well, she didn't tell me not to.
Well,
Elrune is screaming in my head right now. She
Oh,
knows she doesn't know any of this is going on, but she's fucking pissed.
but you, like I said, you didn't
This is true.
tell us that you were actually going to do it.
I mean, I
You
figured
said that
you
you
she
knew
think
would.
people.
He literally left the inn as soon as we got here to go talk to her contacts. She told you that.
Well, I figured that was about Xanathar stuff.
And besides,
Who's
this
to
way,
say her
it's not.
contact isn't both of those things?
Oh.
Well,
That
regardless.
didn't
Well,
occur to
you
me.
weren't clear enough, and you didn't
Yeah.
say anything over breakfast. So
Yeah, you didn't.
We didn't roleplay breakfast.
Mm.
That's on you guys. Um. And you have no idea how much the other group is going to offer you. Who are these contacts that your friend has?
Oh, I have no idea. They're not my
Uh,
contacts.
Who the heck would a drow talk to anyway?
A drow.
The uppity one. The more uppity one?
She did meet Elrune. Elrune was the first
Yeah.
person to talk to her and give her a job.
Elrune would, or Omitra would describe Elrune. Like, this hair looks like this.
Expression like this.
Well, Elrune has that expression around me.
Oh fuck, if she rolls a high enough insight.
Oh, then you'll... Then you'll regret not babysitting me.
She doesn't work for the Xanathar's Guild, does she?
We look at each other. No.
Mm-mm.
Have you heard anything about them, by the way? They didn't seem to take any fees from us on our way up.
Really?
It was weird.
No, they've been oddly quiet.
Maybe that other adventuring party was...
Oh,
Doing
they were a
something.
bit scary.
I'm glad that we didn't have to
Deal with
Give
them.
me a deception
fight
check.
them.
Oh
Which
my
one of
god,
us?
guys.
Which
Both
one
of
of
you.
them? Okay, I've got advantage. And so glad I did.
13.
All right.
Could I don't suppose as we're crafting this story together, I could give Omitra
late.
inspiration.
Two.
You didn't say whether or not. You didn't say anything about it.
No, but the moment has passed.
Mm.
Yeah.
She goes, Well, yes, I have heard that they're pretty scary. Which is why I want my brother to have nothing to do with them.
Hey, Pi.
Hey.
Omitra, what languages do they speak?
That's
Because
a
If
damn
you
fine
give me
question.
news, if you find my brother and bring him back and give me the information to get to that wine, I will give you 50% of the profits.
And a 10% finder's fee on top of that.
Give me a persuasion check.
This is why I have enhanced ability on.
That's why I brought him with.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
11.
Twice!
Double 11.
1, 1, 1, 1.
I rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
Yes, I love your rolls, Karu.
She really wants his wine, doesn't she?
She
Yeah.
goes, she sighs, goes, all right, fine. 10% over that.
Fine. So,
60% total.
Someone write
But
this
we
I'm
sell it
writing this
under
down.
my family name.
down. Yes.
oh my. And then we'd have to just make sure to do a few marketing fees, wouldn't we? An additional 5%.
You're not doing the marketing? No.
Wow.
At
Even
this point,
Amitra would smack him for that.
oh, at this point, Tethran's just like grinning because he knows he's being too much.
Bring me the maps and everything I need to have people go down there. I will have to find those who can move such equipment up.
All right. Well, Amitra, shall we get going then?
With haste.
And remember, you're only getting that 50% if you find my brother.
Oh, I know.
And she lets you guys leave.
It occurs to me we're gonna have to try really hard not to kill him if we find him.
That's okay. That's why we've got Elrin's
If we
contact.
find him alive.
That's why we've got Elrin with her contact.
All right, Elrin, what are you up to?
Same thing.
For the most part, honestly, just restocking her shit. She's buying some potions. She's getting more shit for map making. She does go, early afternoon, go back to her contact just to see if the last thing she requested might be doable. Because again, she doesn't know how long it's going to be before they go back down under.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
Okay. And I'm assuming Garmer?
Someone ping him.
Ping.
Pong.
Ding.
Ping.
Ping.
Ding 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 ding.
And you were going shopping as well, right?
Yeah, I wanted to see if I could find a place that also sold magical items. Because we're
Okay.
probably going to need a bag of holding.
I'm back again.
Give
Welcome back.
me an investigation check.
Okay, let me just put this on normal.
What's up?
Are you just doing like normal shopping and that's basically it?
I don't really have much to do on the surface.
Okay. So restocking anything, potions, whatever.
I guess I could look for an actual shield.
Hmm.
That's about it.
All right. So, Sho, what are you looking for exactly? A magic shop or someone buying magical items?
More like a place where magical items are bought and sold. Like a place
Okay.
that I know I could get magical items or get rid of magical items.
Okay. The closest you find is the place where you guys basically get your healing potions from.
Mm-hmm.
They don't seem to have much in terms of magical items, but they do have a couple of like +1 weapons.
All right. Well, I mean, the biggest thing at this point, like I said, I'm looking to see if I can find some place to get a bag of holding and perhaps sell the Pot of Awakening. So if they don't have it, I probably would ask them. If they knew where I could.
Buy one.
Mhm.
The shop person says, "Look, I'm sorry, I don't have any bag of holdings. However, you might be able to obtain one from Obaya. Obaya Uday.
Spell that, please.
She came around asking about magical items. She seems to be in the market for buying magical items. You can probably find her in the yawning portal in the evenings.
Okay. All right. And I will give a nod and glance at Amitra and be like, well, that was actually easier than I expected it to be. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.
No
And
problem.
I'd probably buy stuff. We didn't just like come in and then leave.
Well, she sells she sells potions of
Yeah.
healing, so
So
I'm gonna save my money for the bag of holding because I've got
yeah,
that I could
but
probably
like
get one.
we did get information from them.
Yes.
I wouldn't want to like piss
You
them
don't
off.
go into a store, ask for something, get that thing, and not buy anything in that
Yes.
store.
I'm aware. I just don't know what I would.
Yeah, only one of us needs to do it, basically.
Yep. Uh-huh.
All right.
all right, so you guys go back to
The yawning portal.
the yawning portal. And look for Obaya.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you said that she wouldn't be there until the evening, so I figured that
We
we'd
can.
hang
I don't think we have anything else going on, so you wait until she shows up.
We probably
Basically.
would have also gotten a description of what she looked like too.
She's a Chilton priest of Woking.
Okay.
That didn't help at all.
Yeah, no, Karo, that helped absolutely zero.
Well, your character would know what the Woking symbol looks like, so you're looking for a priest with the Woking symbol that is a female, dressed as a Chilton priest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I believe Chult has its very unique look. Yeah, that's the place that's full of dinosaurs and jungle. All right, so eventually she walks in, kind of sits down.
Cool. I can't believe I'm gonna do this again, but before we even approach her, actually, I'm gonna cast Enhance Ability one last time.
I was gonna say that would probably be before we even got into the.
Nah, because if we did that, it only lasts an hour.
Oh, you can always go back to her room too.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you saw her.
Yeah, see her entering, go to your room, cast, and then come back.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay.
And then I would approach with my partner in crime, apparently. Smiling all the way. And I'd ask if she was Obaya Uday.
Why, yes, I am. Have you heard of my quest?
Not particularly, although I have heard that you might be looking for magical items.
In fact, I am. I've been sent here on behalf of a friend looking for some magical items. Do you have any?
I do. In particular, I've got something called a Pot of Awakening.
You see her make a motion, chant something under her breath.
Do I recognize the spell?
Detect magic.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
I was gonna say I probably recognize it.
Let me see it.
I bring it out.
And she seems to like go over every single magical item that you guys have on as you bring it out.
The Bandor is not for sale. And I just give her a smile, like, not gonna happen.
Like
That's
the
unfortunate.
cloak, it's not for sale.
It's not magical. Why would I want
Shh.
It's beautiful.
it? A pot! And if it wasn't for the spell, I wouldn't even think it's magical.
Mm-hmm.
Curious. She kind of sets it down. Do you mind waiting for 10 minutes?
Not at all. However, I would also, in that time, I would also like to know if you perhaps had a bag of holding. We might have use for it.
Might.
All right.
And she starts chanting, and you recognize
Identify.
the ritual casting of Identify.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm. Well aware of that.
Interesting. Well, I can give you 10 platinum pieces for this.
All right. Or, well, sorry. And do you have a bag of holding, perhaps?
I'm not in the business of selling them. I have a couple because I need them to transport the magical items back.
I do hope you understand that we are very likely to be going down into the yawning portal again, and we are also very likely to come across other magical items.
And I am willing to pay for them. Not
Mhm.
only magical items, but also wizard books.
Wizard books, you say?
Wait,
And Tethrin is just gonna kind of smile a bit. Now, this one's a bit
yeah, who's
used.
holding that one?
It's in my it's in my
Okay.
inventory.
Wizard books like.
Like this one, perhaps. Like I said, it is a little bit used, but we found it down in the yawning portal.
Hmm. Interesting.
Wizard book, gently used.
I mean, not so gently used. It's a little
Not
bit
so
burnt around the
gently used.
edges.
Yeah, that one has
Listen.
like half of it burnt off.
I mean, to
Listen!
be fair, we found it in an area that was one of the Mad Mage's little corners. So
Alright, so that one's first level. That one's third. Hmm. That's in the player's handbook, so I don't have access to it.
wait, why don't you have access to something that's in the player's handbook?
Because it's not in the SRD.
You know, you can always just Google it.
Gee, wonder what she's doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Avery?
Oh, hey, yeah, we have Avery.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Dork.
Thank you.
Why Google it when you can just use Avery?
Because it might not be an Avery.
I have yet to find a spell that is an Avery, unless it's homebrew.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, the highest level spell is a third level spell.
Still.
I can give you 25 platinum points for the book.
All right. And if we promise to return to you.
Whoa. Wait, does this seem low, by the way, the prices
Yeah,
she's
actually,
giving?
does it?
No, it's actually pretty high.
Cool.
Okay. Then I wouldn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. Tethrin would be like, and if we return to you with more magical items, should we come across them, would you be more willing to invest?
Possibly. If you bring me some useful items, maybe enough to be worth, say, 50 platinum, I might be willing to exchange a bag for the items.
That's on the higher end, isn't it? Of a bag of holding.
Not really.
Because bag of holdings aren't common.
Yes.
generally are between
Yeah, how
100
much are
and
they
500
normally?
gold.
500 gold, 50 platinum.
Yeah.
100 to 500 depending on the size.
Hmm.
I mean, I also do.
Oh,
What?
right. So while you're thinking about that,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to ask her how much something would go for, and take out my giant marble.
The drift globe.
What?
No,
No, not that
no,
one.
not that one.
The
Oh.
ooze one.
Oh, the skull?
The skull?
The giant marble with the skull in it.
Hmm.
I'm just curious.
I mean, I do also have the Dust of Disappearance, but
Uh,
Yeah, you'll see I didn't try and sell the drift globe that we're
I-
using.
yeah,
the one that you use constantly.
all the time.
That drift globe?
Yes.
Good God. Okay, that does not count as an item necessarily. You give it over to her to inspect.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna do another ritual casting of
Yeah.
identify. Go, this is a curiosity, most certainly, but I don't think this would be worth more than 10 platinum.
Okay.
I mean,
Fair enough. I just wanted to know.
and technically,
So far, you guys have given her enough items to be worth 45 platinum. I'm just
I
gonna
know.
Mm-hmm.
I have, like I said, the Dust of Disappearance as
Oh.
well.
Hang on a second.
Or, oh god,
How mobile would you need these interesting artifacts to be?
I need to be able to take them back to Chult.
What do we know about Chult?
It's an island. So
Anything
she has to
else?
take it by ship.
mm-hmm.
It's also a jungle, and it's pretty far, I believe.
And there's dinosaurs.
And there's dinosaurs.
Oh goodness.
How would you? There are some interesting museum pieces that we found in a locked room.
Museum pieces. Are they magical?
Quite. Shit. What was the most interesting statue that wasn't the Mind Flayer?
Oh.
You mean besides the one from that was Hallister?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I don't think Hallister would let us out with that.
Oh, he probably would, but he probably would also make sure that it was absolutely
Hmm.
worthless.
Fools!
I mean, there was bullywugs, gricks, drow, rust monsters, troglodytes, goats, boar, constrictor snake, kanku, lizard folk, mind flayer, nothic.
I thought
An
the Mind
orc-
Flayer was
Yeah,
destroyed.
Yeah,
busted
that
it.
one was destroyed. Orc war chief, a giant badger, a quaggoth.
All right,
And you
I'd
guys
name.
freed the order rat.
Yeah, I'd name off a few of the animals and say that there were very lifelike statues down there of them, as well as a collection of dragon bones.
No, I don't think that's going to interest my friend. He wants to study actual magical items so that he can
Well-
recreate them.
Oh. Well, I have a couple other little ones, and I'll take out the Dust of Disappearance and very reluctantly the Wand of Secrets. But I
Yeah, that's
also
fair.
do have a bit of experience crafting. They'd be personalized. They'd be ones that only the one who made them could use, so it might not be as lucrative. But, and then I'm going to reach up, and as I do,
Oh,
one of the masks that I've kept invisible will become visible.
Which one?
It's going to be the Wyvern.
Okay.
And I'm going to just kind of set it down. It's one of the things that I've learned to do myself.
But you say this is only useful for you
Uh,
as the crafter.
the mask itself is only useful for me. However, the process is
Making
something that
them.
is something that can be taught.
I'm not sure that would work, but
That's all right. In the meantime, like I said, I do have these other two for consideration.
she points at the wand.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a bag of holding for the wand.
Just the wand? Is she
Just
saying?
Just the wand.
Right, because she wants to find more secrets.
I mean, that's all right. As much as Tethrin would cringe, he can still look for secret doors on his own, and he
And he
hasn't
is
had much
Elrond in
luck.
the party.
He also
Uh-huh.
hasn't had much luck using the wand of
That's
secret.
true. It's not like the Wand of Secrets has found us every single room,
Mhm.
so.
Yeah, every time you use the wand of secrets and it finds something, Elrond's already standing in front of it, being like, "Really?"
Yup.
How do I open this?
Yeah. Okay.
you turn and it's like, yes, there's a secret over there, and you just see
The
Elrond
one that
already looking for it.
Elrond's standing by.
That's all right.
Yep, she'll do the change then.
Okay.
All right then.
Because we definitely need a bag of holding. Let's face it.
Yeah.
Are you selling her the other two items?
Those before we do, we'd have to talk to our
Consult.
party.
Yes.
Well, I'm always here until I get enough items.
Well, we'll be making trips, so if you see us again, don't be
I'll be
afraid
looking
to
forward to
approach
it.
us. And who knows if your friend has enough interest in the process, I might even be willing to assist
I'll
and
see if I
show
can
him.
send word.
Mm-hmm. That's fine by me. And then Tethrim will rise. He'll pause. What was she drinking when she was there, or did she not start drinking yet?
She has some ale.
Yeah, I buy a brand of higher quality ale.
All right, that'll be like 5 silver.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, I will say I would buy the dust from you as well for 25.
That's nice, but we might actually need this.
All right.
And then I'm gonna.
But we thank you
Glad-
for the offer.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you guys reconvene with all your shopping done
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
and a bag of holding.
and a bag of holding.
Was your day of shopping useful for you?
It was.
Please don't kill me.
Why would I kill you?
I'm just putting that out there.
Oh no,
I-
you should continue with that one.
I do I want to know?
No, but yes.
Just say it.
I made a friend.
What kind of friend?
Friend in high places?
A bird?
Snort.
Um,
By the
hang on.
way, the mask is back on. Well, a different mask is on and invisible. Because,
Not quite a bird, more like a snake.
yeah. That would be one way of calling her.
Oh no. Oh no.
A snake. Her?
A black snake.
Karu? Would I be able to tell what the fuck Omitra's talking about?
I mean, if you didn't, eventually Omitra would just say it.
Yeah, but I met the woman.
That's true. And
I
you're
knew
lovely.
who she was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, why did I have
Would
to
that
drop that
click
one?
for me?
Probably. Give me an insight check.
Please don't roll well. Please don't roll well.
Oh my god.
Omitra?
I'm
Rip.
fucked!
Why talk to her? We haven't finished the mission she gave for us yet. We haven't found her brother.
Well, she wanted to find her brother because they didn't want to become more disgraced, correct?
Yes, they had an awful reputation, but slave trading will do that.
Well, as long as they went from merchants of people to merchants of things, that would be okay for their house, right?
Yes, that's basically what she's doing and why she wants to stop her brother from fucking all of her plans up, correct?
Yes, what would she want to sell instead?
Probably
And
literally anything besides slaves.
Considering your insight at this point, you go, oh, wine.
Or ale.
You didn't.
I may have mentioned it.
Why?
You did tell me not to! And it didn't occur to me not to!
I have
Besides,
my contacts. Why? I've already told them about it.
We did warn her that it might be others. How much did they offer you?
Quite a lot, actually.
hmm,
They won't be able to give an exact until they get the numbers, but trust me when I say I am positive we will get a pretty good return.
Will it be half?
or more than half of profits.
I'm gonna say if someone tries to promise you half of the profits for something like that, they're going to screw you over. Did you get her word? Did you get it in writing? Do you have any proof that when you go back giving her this information that she won't change the plan?
When we go back, it will be with her brother, and if she changes it, he will die. He will die,
We
and
have
their
no
house will be
guarantee her
ruined forever.
brother will be alive.
Embroiled with Xanathar, we'll run into him.
Not
I mean,
run into him. I mean, he might not be alive. We haven't seen him on level 1 or level 2.
Which means
If he goes down even farther, he's on his own. The chances of him being alive, some rich noble slave trader from a disgraced family, is gonna get killed. We're probably gonna recover his body.
I mean,
Wait.
probably.
Did you?
Hmm?
Is she only going to agree to this if you deliver him alive?
Well, we didn't get it in writing. Nor did we give her an offer in writing. Which is true. I am not lying to Elrune.
it certainly is true. Two can play that game.
More than two now.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a bad idea. Considering the history of that family, there's no guarantee she won't try and stab you in the back. Not literally, but
Well,
financially, absolutely.
Yes, but if their reputation is already that bad, if she tries, then it will be that much easier to ruin her.
Does she even have the means to get the alcohol?
she doesn't know where it is.
Oh, of course she doesn't.
We weren't that foolish.
Oh, if you were, I'd have to kill you now.
And that would just be a shame. Might ruin the floor.
I'm sure there's enough mages here with prestidigitation to
Prestidigitation?
get rid of that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Trust me, there's a lot of people in Waterdeep who can get rid of the evidence.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Well,
how could you suggest such a thing to me, an innocent tiefling?
Tiefling.
Mitra, I'm going to point out, I have never, ever thought you were a tiefling. I'm not that dumb.
Cute
Oh.
realm epic.
Ouch.
Yeah, he's probably having a drink. His table would go
Mhm.
away.
Well, we also managed to make another different friend.
Oh,
Somebody who we could
An actual friend.
somebody who we could potentially barter for magical items or to sell them. In fact, I even managed to get us a bag of holding. It only cost my fucking wand of secrets.
you mean the thing that has literally done nothing to assist you? And you traded it for something that will be extremely useful.
Yes, and
He
that's why I
traded a
traded it.
personal item for something that would help the party.
I also got a few other items appraised. She seemed interested in the Pot of Awakening. She would have given us, I believe it was, 25 platinum? No,
10.
that one was 10 platinum pieces for that. And then the burnt spellbook that we found, she would have given us an additional 15 platinum.
25.
25.
25, so yes.
Wow, you can't remember any of the numbers.
Sorry.
That's why I went with.
Out of character, it's because I'm fucking tired.
Fair enough.
In character. It's because they're fucking tired, so we went at the crack of dawn.
Yep.
Half asleep.
And she also said that she was interested in the Dust of Disappearance, but I was a little less eager to let
that
that
could
go.
literally save our lives.
And that's
so.
why I didn't.
And she didn't push it.
Did you find out anything else interesting, or find anything interesting?
Just that she's always looking for magical items.
For the purpose of giving them to a friend so that they can possibly recreate them.
Mm-hmm.
So don't give her anything that could possibly be extremely dangerous. Okay.
And no matter how useless.
Yeah. I mean, look at the fact that she took the Wand of Secrets as much
they
as
want to bring
Look,
it back
just
to
because
the
it was
island.
useless for you, Catherine, doesn't mean it won't be useless for someone else.
Oh, I
Hey,
know.
she would have given me 5 platinum for the ooze thing.
I mean, understandable. Though I do know where an ooze is down there now, so I can see you wanting to experiment with it. Yeah. Okay,
But
well.
we did not say who your contact was, obviously.
You wouldn't
But
be able to. You don't know who my contact is.
And I wasn't
did
going to ask either.
Want to know if you were affiliated with Xanathar, though.
That's
Well,
insulting.
We said
yes.
no, you were not.
And
She did say,
shared.
though, that they were... Was it her that said that they were oddly quiet?
Yes.
Yes.
I wonder
She said
why.
that- I don't know. We heard rumors, though, of another adventuring party.
Yeah.
Oh?
The one... They seemed very scary. A group of 4, I believe. We saw them.
Yes, we did.
Oh, those ones?
Yes.
Yes.
The
Glad
one
we
with
didn't
the,
talk to them that long.
Yeah, they must have taken out some people, made it quieter.
On the first floor, which was why we didn't get stopped on our way up.
Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely.
That's our story. We're sticking to it.
Karu,
Karu?
I would.
Can I look around and see if
Yeah.
anyone is listening to our conversations right now?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that at that, when Omitra started talking about that part, Catherine would have made sure that what they were talking about carried a little bit. Not
Don't
like
be
to be
too
obvious about it.
obvious.
I said not to be obvious about it.
Yeah, we wouldn't like whisper though.
Gods, I only rolled an 11 and I still got a 20.
Yeah, that's what happens when you have a +9 something.
Yeah, freaks.
I only have a
+9
+8.
to insight and perception, guys.
I have a
Don't fuck with Elrune.
You do spot like a small halfling that seems to be paying more attention to you than the drink he's nursing.
Do I recognize this halfling?
or any markings on him.
Given his clothing and everything, you think maybe he's just someone who's here to listen for things.
A typical
Maybe
roguish character.
Yeah, maybe affiliated with a group or two.
Do I see any symbols or signs on him that I recognize?
Oh,
How discreet are you being?
I'm trying to be pretty subtle.
Give me a
Deception?
give me a deception check, yeah.
you can have inspiration with that.
Okay, I'll take that inspiration, possibly. I think I'm good, though.
I think you're good.
Also,
Yeah.
another +9, I'm just gonna say.
Uh-huh.
Elrune is a terrifying individual, guys.
Mm-hmm.
You don't necessarily see the symbol outright, but just glancing and like watching this halfling year, you get an idea that they're probably one of these Xanathar
Informants.
informants.
Mm-hmm. Elrune won't say anything immediately, but she takes note of it.
As you guys talk about like the fact that you didn't get charged or that there didn't seem to be any, like, he waits for just long enough before like slipping out of his seat and heading for the back door.
Interesting.
Elrune is going to quietly point this out.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure we had a Xanathar
Speak
personnel.
up.
I'm pretty sure we just had a little Xanathar spy. That halfling there who's leaving.
Should we follow?
Do you feel the need to, Elrune, or is this information that we are okay with spreading on?
I'm gonna say that was a bad idea, Omitra, to begin with. We don't know if they are aware of the fact that things have gotten quiet down there, or if it's still too soon.
The town already knows
That something odd's going on, yes.
that they've been quiet.
Trying to go after him is a bad idea. If
All right.
if we cause too much of a commotion, we'll just get more attention on us, and there's a lot more eyes watching in Waterdeep than down below.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Though, trust me, I am tempted right now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But for now, I think everyone should get some rest. Shall we head back down below tomorrow?
I think so.
I'd be all right with that.
Get one more night's rest in a comfortable bed. Have a warm meal in the morning. Collect a little
Yes.
extra bread that we can maybe travel with for a day at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want that bread.
Please no Elrune's bread, though.
You mean as a player or as a
Yes.
character?
Uh-huh.
When was the last time we had bread in this fucking house?
Noted.
Oh, there.
Yes, we should go back down tomorrow.
Oh, Ralmovic, you're here.
Hi.
For
I'm
someone
looking
who
forward.
notices a lot.
I'm looking forward to going back down.
Really?
Well, we'll go back down tomorrow. There's a few more areas that I would like to map out, but we can do that as we're going on the way. Most of them are places we walk by.
Would you want us to sell those 2 items that I mentioned before, considering
Yes.
that we'd be getting quite a bit out of it?
If you want to sell them, that's your choice. Those ones, I think, traveling with them has no use, especially that pot. And the spell book isn't useful to us.
Nope. I'd have to completely change how I fight. And I'd
Yeah.
rather not.
So if you want to sell those, you should probably do that tonight.
Alright. Karu, is our friend still there?
Yep.
Alright. Then I'll take care of that right now, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
So
And
you're
I will-
selling what items?
the pot
And the
and
wizard
the spell
spellbook.
book.
Okay, so that's 35
35 platinum pieces.
platinum.
Do we have our...
You guys have been keeping track of things on your own, but if you want me to give you a handout for the,
for
Yes,
the future?
please.
Yes, please.
especially since you have now
Now
A bag
that we
of
have a
holding.
bag of holding, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I suppose since I've got the bag of holding, I should probably be the one to take care of.
Basically, let everyone see it and edit it if need be, but you'll be the
But,
one
Yeah,
keeping
you'd be
track.
the first one.
Yep. Alright.
Alright, there you go.
And I guess we'll have a rest for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you guys eat, have that day to, like, you know, relax and not worry about anything. And take a rest again and prepare the next day. 1 gold. And you go back down into the dungeon.
Yep, 1 gold.
And that's where we'll end tonight.
Yay!
All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. And remember to come back on Sunday at 4 p.m.
Mountain
Mountain.
time.
And for our Spaceships and Star Worms game.
Featuring Mark Meir, who's known for a number of voice acting things, including Mass Effect.
It's true.
And we'll also have Mark from Ice Cream Dice joining us. And
Yep.
we'll raise money for Fortune Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
More marks
Yeah.
than the East German Treasury. Have a good night.
Good night.